Hello everyone. It's been a while since we've had a Steins stream. A while being like, what, 2 weeks? It would have been so much worse if I ended up canceling today's, because then that would have been 3 weeks, almost a whole month of no Steins That would have been something, huh? Luckily we didn't quite reach that point. I think I'll chill a bit. Talk about nothing in particular. Actually, me just making an excuse to try to catch up on my kanji review because I fell behind. I was supposed to do that before stream, but then I forgot. Kinda works out though because not really many people are here. And that would kinda kill the point if I just went ahead without anyone here, since it's to help make up for the fact that I didn't stream. So but as soon as I do that, we'll just dive right into it. Hopefully everything's good enough so that way this doesn't last long. Already made a mistake. Ooh. Oops. I'm still kind of like in the middle of kanji, so this might be a minute longer. What is this one? That one, okay. Fuck, I fucked up. I'm about like halfway through. I'll try to go through fast. Yeah, faster. Fucking up already because of that. Tap through that so that way the game doesn't think I'm being inactive. No, I'm just thunking. It's not working too well, is it? I kind of reach a point where like, oh yeah, I remember what it means, but like, I can't think of how you're supposed to read it. And it's like, oh. It's very fun. mission happening, yay! Load. Man. Oh god, it really hasn't been since the end of July? God. Oh god. That means it's been 20 days. Oh no. Okay, now I feel really bad. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have an extra long stream. It seems like we're in the middle of chapter 4, if I've read that correctly. So that means let's try to get through chapter 5 too. Whew. Ferris, about abilities. So there's a lot I don't know about myself, yeah? Why does Ferris have cat ears when other people have people ears? Why can Ferris only speak in Yan Yan? Where is my home, the Nshunshulla star? I want to know the truth. That's why I have to go, Nya. To where all the answers can be found. Let's see what the first option is. Half human, half demon. I want to take you back to the lab and run some experiments. Do you mind? Quit talking like that, it's annoying. No, I like that Ferris does that. Too bad your homeworld has already fallen to the great Hyoling Hyoma. Great start. I like this one the best. Yeah. Take Ferris home to experiment on. Okay, I spent the next morning doing laundry at the nearby laundromat. When I returned to the lab just past noon, Daru, Mayuri, and Kurisu are all assembled. Thanks for coming in on a Saturday. Your devotion to science makes me proud. Yeah. Kurisu sighs deeply. It's the middle of summer, but instead of going on vacation, I'm stuck in the sauna with a bunch of pervs. Hey, Mayuri's there too. Where did I go wrong? You know what, that's a good question. She's really giving us a verbal beatdown, as you guys deserve. Wipe your tears. You're experiment-loving girl without a single friend. I'm not crying. Besides, you're the one who told us to be here. Indeed. But the one who obeyed my orders and arrived on time was you. You know, Chris-chan is actually a very honest and hardworking girl. That's what Mayushi thinks. Mayushi is very good. I appreciate her. Mayuri smiles as she eats some nuggets from McD's. Man, I wonder what that is. I wonder how they explain it, though. Fictional, a fast food hamburger chain boasting top market share based in America. Yeah, that checks out. Just getting some nuggies. Wowie. That's what makes her so adorable. Yeah? What? How can this girl say something like that while eating a nugget? Because it's Mayuri. Have you learned nothing, Kurisu? Don't let it bother you. That's just Mayuri's nature. I put too much sriracha on my wontons. I might regret it. Oh no. Hi, Nigiri, though. It's nice to see ya. I've been with her for a long time, so I'm used to it. Yeah, but that's fine. I guess I like sriracha. That's good, at least. A Yuri flag. I get it. Daru, that's literally the first thing you said. A metafiction term refers to common methods of foreshadowing of particular events. A death flag, for example, suggests the character will die shortly. death flags and romance flags are the most frequent. I don't like that death flags are the main example, given the CGs that I've seen that we haven't encountered yet. Hell, the first CG alone, let alone any future ones. Anyways. Please unget it. Here, Chris-chan. Have a nugget. Thanks. It came out too fast. Hee. Came. Nigiri. Stop. While listening to their heartwarming banter, I go to put my laundry on the table. However, don't put that there. It's filthy. I just washed them. Like I care. What kind of guy puts his underwear in a girl's face? Have some decency. If you're that interested in my underwear, then just say so. What? That universe came so naturally, damn. I'm not interested at all. Come on, guys. No more talking about underwear. Mayushi is trying to eat here, okay? Thank you, Mayuri. How can you say that we're still shoveling nuggets into your mouth? Because it's Mayuri, duh. Don't interrupt me. No one's interested in your underwear, sir. I ended up putting my laundry in the changing room. As I explained to Daughter yesterday, I've noticed something about the results of our experiments. D-mails have too many uncertain variables. We can never be sure what will happen when we send one. It's not like we can do anything about that. After all, the result is up to whoever receives the mail. Of course, if you can analyze the recipient's psychology, then you might be able to manipulate them into doing what you want. Though that might be a bit too much for Yoein underwear here. Yoein underwear, oh my god, that's beautiful. You just wanted to say underwear, didn't you? Underwear aside, the fact is that the D-mail is still far from complete. I need a more reliable time machine before I can expose certain other organization and plunge the world into chaos. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I called you here today. The purpose of today's roundtable conference is... Another roundtable? If you want a roundtable conference that much, at least go buy a roundtable. I like that they're reusing the CG from before, so like Mayuri's eating onigiri even though it stated that she's eating makas. But like, it is fair to just reuse the CG. Remember what Okarin said, Chris-chan? The round table is in our hearts. Mayuri-san, you're really innocent. But you shouldn't take everything Okabe says seriously. Really? The round table doesn't matter now. More importantly, the purpose of today's meeting is to explore methods of true physical time travel, not just D-mail, with the objective of sending someone to the past like certain has. Onigiri are better than nuggets. Honestly, Onigiri, next time we head out and like go to the mall, we should also go to Daiso so we can get, if they have it in stock, like a little onigiri former thing so that way we can make our own onigiri. I think that would be a lot of fun. Don't be ridiculous. That was fast. And she's glaring at me even harder than she was during the whole underwear thing.
セルンがあれだけの大規模な
CERN
装
has
置
the
を
best
使って
equipment
す
in
で
the
に
world.
9年もか
And
け
even
てる
after
のに
9 years, they
ま
still
だ成
haven't
功すらして
succeeded.
ないんだぞ。私たちにどうに
They
かで
can't
きるわけ
possibly
ない
hope
じゃ
to
ない。
accomplish something like that.
ゲルオカリンになっちゃうね。
You'll become a gel okarin. Wow, she said that so innocently.
ゲロカエルン的な
Kind of sounds like Ghetto
つうかあれ
Froggy.
な
When
んで
did
流
those
行っ
things
たんだ
get
ろうな
popular anyways? Oh boy. Fictional. A series of plush straps featuring an ugly yet cute, ugly cute frog character which became a fad among high school girls in Shibuya 1 year ago. After the Shibuya earthquake, the series was cancelled and their popularity faded quickly. Well, that's kind of sad. Oh, you have onigiri molds? Ooh. Do you have a rice cooker at your house? If not, you can just break that next time we hang out. I still want to get my own onigiri molds though. Or we could maybe also check the Asian market next to us to see if they happen to have them. I feel like that might be an easy option as well.
あ、いいや、笑い
This
事じ
isn't
ゃ
a
ない。
laughing matter.
諦めるには早すぎるの
Isn't
では
it
ない
too
か。
early to give up? Haven't we
我ら
already
はすでに
succeeded
D メー
with
ルという
email of
人類
first
史上
human
初の快挙を
history?
達成したではないか。
だから史上初じゃないって
But we're not the first.
Seven
Didn't
の方が
CERN
先
do
じゃ
it
ね
before us? I bought some like a long time ago and never used them. I do have a rice cooker, but a small one. I mean, a small one should be more than enough for us to make onigiri for us. But I guess that the question is, what would be the next opportunity for me to go to your place? I think you mentioned like your parents going to Disneyland, but I don't know when that happened, if it's already happened or whatever. Humans' first time traveling email. For we who have achieved that miracle, nothing is impossible.
根拠のない自信ね。
Such baseless
そもそも D メール
confidence.
が使えるようにな
Anyway,
ったのだっ
wasn't
て
it just a
単なる
coincidence that we
偶然じゃない
discovered email?
未だにリフター
We
に
still
代
haven't
替し
figured
てい
out
るものが
what's
何なのか
functioning
すら
as the
解明
lifter.
できていない。
それが解明でき
We
れば
just
いい
need
の
to
だ
figure
な。
that out, don't we?
全然ダメ。
It's futile.
セルンですら解決できていない
How do
問
you
題
solve
に
a
は
problem
どう
that
対
even
処する？
CERN can't figure out?
局所場指定ができない
If
ん
you
じゃ
can't set the
どこに飛ぶか
destination,
わ
then
か
you
らな
don't
い。
know where you'll leap to.
何もない宇宙のど真ん中に飛ばされるのはごめん
I'll
だ
pass
お
on leaping into deep space, thanks. That's fair. They're going to Disneyland in September, I believe. What weekend? I don't know. I'll find out probably. Okay. We're rapidly approaching September, so we can make that a little September date. Or like I said, I can get my own onigiri molds at Daiso whenever we next go to the mall together. That is a problem. If you can't control where you'll end up, your time machine is worthless.
いや、ちょっと待て。
Wait a second.
D メールは
We
局
don't
所場
set
指
the
定をしていない
destination
ぞ
when we send a D mail, yet it
に
still
もかかわら
arrives
ず
where it's supposed
き
to.
ちんと指定先
How do
に
you
届い
explain that?
言われ
Now
て
that
み
you
れば
mention it.
メルアド指定してる
You
か
said the
ら
mail
ちゃんと
address,
届いて
right?
るんじゃね
Isn't that enough?
そうなのかな。
Is it? I don't think a
携
phone
帯の
signal
電
can
波
be
なんて
received from millions of
何千万
kilometers
キロも離れ
away.
た場所から補足できるとは思えないけど。
電波が届かない
I
ところ
bet you'd get a
に
busy signal or
って
something.
なるんじゃないかなってマユシーは思いま
I
す。
stare at my phone.
あるいは携帯電話
Maybe our
は
cell phones are acting like
ブ
black
ラック
holes
ホー
and
ル
white
とホワイ
holes.
トホール
White hole's a new concept to me. Yes, I was planning on having you guys over anyways, and I won't have to worry about the dog either, because I think she has arrangements for the dog. Ooh, that's good. The reverse of a black hole. While nothing can escape a black hole, everything is ejected from a white hole. The existence of white holes is hinted at theoretically, but actual proof is impossible. They have never been observed. Fun.
を兼ねているのかもしれん。
憶測で物を言うべきじゃな
You
い。
shouldn't speculate like
そんなの
that. You
根
have
拠
zero
ゼロよ。
basis.
ワームホールができている可能性
Isn't
は
it possible that we form a wormhole?
未だかつてワー
No
ムホール
wormholes
の
have
実
ever
在
been
が確認されたことはない。
have been confirmed to exist. I groan. Kitty and daughter fall silent. Their problem has them stumped too. Mayuri is the only one smiling. She probably doesn't understand and is just smiling because she feels like it.
いずれにせよ
In any
厳然
case,
たる事
the
実と
cold
して
hard truth is that
Dメールは
emails
過去に
arrive
届いている
precisely when and where we want them
そ
to.
れが
We're ahead of
セル
CERN
ン
in
に対
that
して
regard.
俺たちがリードタイムトラベルについて
Now, can we apply
Dメールを
email
応用
technology
すれ
to
ば
physical time
実
travel?
現の可能性はあるのでは
でもさ D
But
メー
with
ルじゃ
emails, you can only
36バイ
send
トプラス
36
アルフ
bytes
ァの
of
データ
data.
量しか送れないじゃん。人間を丸々
No
物
way
理
you can
転
send a
送
whole
させるな
person
ん
with
て
that kind of
マジ
limit.
無理。
That's the same problem that CERN is having, and the reason their subjects turn into jellymen.
ゲルオカリンになりたければ
If you want to become
止めないわよ。
Jello-Karin, I'm not stopping you. Recalling the fate of CERN's researchers makes my skin crawl. Kerr black holes, ring singularities, supergravitational space-time distortions. If you can adjust the lifter's volume of electron injection, you might be able to make the ring singularities naked. But even CERN is having a hard time controlling the lifter. Even if we do figure out what's functioning as the lifter in our time machine, I doubt we'll be able to solve the problem easily. Meaning that at present, we can only send a mere 36 bytes of data. I wonder how much data there is in a human body. That's a question that I've never considered before, and now I'm considering it, and now I'm... I bet it's more than an exabyte? Okay, well, I'm glad that's a tip because of it. 10 to the 18th power. Prefixes are kilo, mega, giga, tera, peta, exa. I see. In order of increasing magnitude. 1 exa equals 1 quintillion. Damn, okay.
物理的転送なんて考
Maybe best
え
to
ない
leave
方が
physical
身のため
transfer
に
aside for now.
データだけ
Sending
のタ
data
イム
through
トラベ
time
ルだ
is
け
an
でも
amazing
すごい
feat
こと
by
なんだから
itself. We should
そ
be
れで我慢
satisfied
すべ
with
き
what we've got. Sending data through time is enough, huh?
世の真理を探求する科学
Such
者とは思え
pessimism
ない
is unbecoming of a scientist
後ろ向きな
born
発
to
言だな。
uncover the secrets of the universe.
身の丈に合ったことを考
I'm
えろ
telling you to know
って
your
言っている
limits.
真理を探求するな
If
ら
you're going to
しか
uncover
る
the
べき頭
secrets
脳
of
と
the
設備とお
universe,
金
you
を
need
揃えないと
personnel,
少
equipment,
なくとも
funding to rival
セルン並みには
CERN's.
ねこんな貧乏サークルじゃ
It's one thing to set lofty
志だけ
goals,
高く
but
ても
this
何もでき
impoverished
ない
lab has no resources to speak of.
前から思ってたけど
I've been
電話レ
thinking,
ンジは
maybe we
ちゃん
should
とした研
bring the
究機関
phone
に持
wave
ち
to
込
a
んで
proper research
専門家
institution
に委ね
and
るべきよ
trust it to a specialist.
セルンがタイムマシン
CERN's
の研
keeping their
究を
time
極
machine
秘にしてる
research
なら
top secret.
私たち
So
は
we
き
make
ちん
an
と公
official
表して
announcement will benefit
人
the
類の
future
未
of
来のために
mankind.
役立てなきゃ
もし公表すれば
If you make an official announcement,
機関の
the
やつに
organization will become aware
俺の
of my
存在が気づかれる
existence.
あのね
No, come
こっちは
on.
真面目
I'm
に
being
話してるんだぞ
serious here.
冗談
This
言っ
isn't
て
the
る場合
time
じ
for
ゃ
your childish.
それに俺たちは
And we've
セルンを
hacked
ハ
into
ッキングした身
CERN.
だ奴らは人体実験まで
Those
している
heartless
非常
badgers
な
will
連
do
中
anything, even experiment on
その背後
human
には
beings.
国家の
Behind them
枠
is a
組みさえ超えた
power
強
greater
大な
than
権
all
力
the
も見え
nations
隠
of
れ
the
する
earth.
もし電話レンジ各
If we
国に
make the
公
phone
表すれ
wave
ば
name subject to change public,
俺たち
they
は
might have us erased.
消されるかもしれん
映画の見過ぎじゃな
You
い
watch too many movies.
300人委員会とい
The
う名
name
前が
Committee of 300
実際に
appeared
セ
in
ルの
actual
資料
CERN
にあった
documents.
そうだけど
Yeah, but... Kirisu's tone weakens.
なんだか
Mayushi is kinda
マ
scared.
ユシーは怖いよ
ハッキングがバレたら
If they find out
ガチ
about
で
our
僕た
hacking,
ち
it will
消さ
seriously
れそう
have
だ
us
よね
killed. We don't
バレる
make
ような
any
ヘマを
mistakes
し
that
て
could
ない
give
け
us
ど
away, of course.
それに
Also,
これが何
and
よりも
this is the
問題な
bigger
のだが
problem. I'll lower my voice and look hard at each one of them in turn.
公表してしまった
If we go public, we won't be able to do
もう
cool
好き
stuff
勝
with
手
D
に D メ
emails
ールが送れな
anymore.
くなるではないか
あんたね
Why you? No way I'm giving up such an awesome machine. I am Hyomin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist who rules space and time. What a desire is. That's right. Chaos. Oh, Hyomin.
ダメだこいつ
This
早
guy's
くなんとか
hopeless.
しないと
Better do something quick. Why is that a tip? Oh, I am curious. A quotation from a popular manga about death notes. Spoken by the protagonist in reference to his female accomplice. Original quote, "This girl's hopeless, I better do something quick." Used to express exasperation. I can't say I was expecting a Death Note reference. That's funny.
Eh?
Yeah? Where? Mayoshi is so cute. Ah. Everybody freezes.
クリスティーナ、
Christina,
お前、
are you an
あ
at
っちャ
channel?
ンネル。
うるさい
Shut up.
それ以上言うなそ
I'm
んなわ
not
けないから
okay. Fucking Death Note reference. Yes. I mean, I guess this does take place in 2010. And I'm pretty sure I was pretty into Death Note around that time. I think. Now, maybe I got into Death Note after that. Yeah, I think I got into Death Note after 2010. 2010 was my very heavily into Full Metal Alchemist. Anyways. Kurisu gives me her sharpest glare yet. Her eyes are so cold, my spine turns to ice. I nod and swallow what I was going to say. That reminds me, Daru. Have you made any progress hacking into CERN? I think that's when the live action came out, in 2010. Like, well, I was gonna say like the JP live action as opposed to the American Netflix one, but that was obviously a lot more recent. But if so, that's pretty neat. He did say it would take time to learn how to use the IBM 5100. But I know he's been coming to the lab every day to work on it. His monitor is always displaying some kind of program, and his fingers are always busy on the keyboard. Oop, I lied. 2006, the Japanese. Like the Japanese live action? I didn't realize the live action was that old.
Oh,
Yeah, right now I'm combing CERN's massive database. It would take years to read it all. For now, I've passed everything that looks important to Makaseshi for translation. Basically, I've gone as deep as I can go. CERN belongs to me now. Thank goodness you're on my side. If only you weren't so weak to seduction. We don't talk about the American one. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Christina, report on the status of these translations.
そのいちいち芝居
Can
が
you
かった喋
stop
り方
talking like that?
どうにかなら
It's
ない
pretentious and annoying
なん
as
か
hell.
軽くイラッとくるのよね
Hell? What? Wait, what did she say? Yeah, she just said hell. It doesn't sound like she's saying hell. Maybe takes a cute idol-like pose and smiles for some reason.
クリスさん
Chris-chan, as Akuri's childhood friend, I promise you'll get used to how he talks eventually.
オカリンの喋り方はね
You'll get used
そ
to the
のうち
pretentious
っていう
bastard.
のが10年後
I
じゃ
just
ない
hope
こ
it
と
doesn't
にな
take
るわ
10 years.
お前、この
The
俺と
fact that
10
Nat
年来の
Wolf
付き合いを
was
したいという
here
の
was
か
just ugh. I don't
そ
know
れは
who
つまり
that
このラボ
is.
に
I'm not
骨を埋め
familiar
るとい
with
う
my
意味
actors. When it comes to that kind of thing, I'm more familiar with JP voice actors. So you're saying you want to stay with me for 10 years? In other words, you want to work at this lab for the rest of your...
皮肉よ皮
It
肉
was sarcasm. Get it? Sarcasm.
そ
Oh.
うんではさっさと報告し
Give
ろ
me your report, Christina.
でなければ
If
お
you
前の
don't,
こと
I'll
を
call you
ネラー
at
と呼ぶ
Chandler.
違うっつってんで
Didn't
し
you
ょ
hear me the first time? He was Kira in the live action. I mean, I kind of figured that's what you meant, but I still don't know who Nat Wolf is. She glares at me again. My blood goes cold.
一応時
I've
間
been
を見て
working
翻
on
訳
the
を進めてるけど
translation when I have time.
今のところ
But so far, I
タイム
haven't
マシ
seen
ンに関
anything
す
new
る目
about
新しい
time
情報
travel.
はなしやっぱりセルンも
It looks
問
like
題の
CERN is
解
still
決策を
struggling
見
to
つけ
find
よ
a
うと四苦
solution.
八苦してる
Maybe they'll have to wait another 24 years like Titter said.
誰
Daru,
他に成果
any other results?
成果じゃないけど
Well, it looks like CERN's
今
in the
セル
middle
ン
of a
は
big
実
project,
験の真っ
so
最
the
中みたいで
LHC is
さ
at full
ちょう
operation.
ど LHC がフル稼働してんだそこに割り込んで
I'm
こっ
trying
そ
to see
り
if
使
I
わ
can
せて
cut
も
in
らえ
and
ないか
maybe
な
use
っ
it
て模索
secretly.
中
嘘
What? No way. Kurisu's stunned. Honestly, so am I.
それってすごいの
Is that amazing?
すごいどころじゃない
It's not amazing.
とん
It's
でもない
downright
ことやらかそうとしてるわ
outrageous.
ねスーパーハカ
Super Haka.
恐ろしい
What a monster. Is that also another anime quote? Yeah. A quotation from a classic manga about glass masks. Used to express amazement at someone's incredible skills. Glass masks. I'm gonna Google that one because I don't know what that is off the top of my head. That seems like there's just a shoujo anime called Glass Mask. So it's most likely in reference to that. Grass no Kamen. I don't know that one at all. Nani? Yeah. A shoujo. I'm not exactly the most well versed in shoujo, so I'm not too surprised that I don't know it. But also, at the looks of it, it's like a fairly old one. So.
おいクリスティーナ
Hey, Christina,
Oh
are
my,
you doing
what
that
the-
on purpose?
Oh.
Uh, doing what? She's a Nat channeler, no doubt about it.
でもまあそれができ
Anyway,
るようにな
I'm
った
just
と
doing
こ
it
ろ
for
で
laughs.
使い
It's
道
not
なん
like
て
we
ない
have
だ
any
ろうけ
reason
ど
to
な
use the LHC.
作戦は順調
It
だ
sounds like things are going smoothly.
第
When do you
三段階
begin stage 3 of the
いつ入
operation?
れる
第3段階って何ぞ
Figures I don't watch shoujo animes ever. Says the person that has a Sailor Moon tattoo. Says the person that's watched Fruits Basket. What's stage 3?
セルンがひた隠しにしてい
CERN's
る
most
禁断の
secret
領域
forbidden domain.
そこに
Going
隠
to
され
free
た
the
闇を
darkness
暴くこと
hidden
に決まってい
inside.
る
日本語で OK
In Japanese, so please.
IBN5100 で
The
構築されたデータベー
IBN5100
スがあっただろ
database. I'm asking if you started
そ
hacking
こへ
it
のハッ
yet.
キングにはもう着手したの
Is
かと
Fruits
聞いているの
Basket
だ
shoujo? Wait, damn it. Of course it's shoujo. You know what shonen's like. Fruits Basket is very much so not shonen. Fruits Basket is very, 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 very shoujo. I'm pretty sure Orin High School Host Club is also considered shoujo. I bamboozled myself. Good job, Nigiri. Dode frowns.
ああそれは
We
無理って
can't,
言ったじゃ
remember?
ん
IBN5100
They
さえあ
said
れば
all we needed
なんと
was
か
an
なるんだろ
IBN 5100 of our own.
なる。でも
Right.
逆に言え
And
ば
that's the problem.
だからこそ
We
手
can't
も
do
足も
anything
出ない
without
わけ
one. Oh?
うん
Huh? Again, this feeling of disconnect. This conversation isn't making sense.
IBN5100
But I
は
got you an
俺
IBN
が手に入れてきただ
5100.
ろ
You haven't started
まだ
working
触
on
っ
it
てもない
yet?
のか
え
Huh?
手に入れてきた
You got one?
いつ
When? Puzzled, I look at Kurisu and Mayuri. Mayuri looks confused, like always. Kurisu meets my eyes and shrugs her shoulders.
私も聞いてないわよ。
First, I've heard of
手に入
it.
れたなんて話は。
バカな
Impossible. That just can't be. I dash into the development room. The IBM 5100 I bought from Yanabayashi Shrine should be on the shelf inside. It's in a cardboard box, and it weighs 25 kilos, too heavy for a single person to carry. But when I go to look,
ない
it's gone. It's no longer where I left it. The
IBN5100
IBM 5100 was
Go,
right
no,
here.
don't, don't.
Where did it
どこ
go?
に消えた
Everyone looks at me in surprise.
何を鳩が豆鉄砲
Why
食ら
are
っ
you
たみたい
staring
な
at me
顔して
like
いる
that? The legendary PC that was donated to the Yanabayashi Shrine. You've seen it,
お前たちもよく知
remember?
っているだろ
そんなの
I
知ら
don't
ないよ
remember.
柳林神社に
Donated to
炎って
Yanabayashi
そん
Shrine?
なアホ
That's
な
stupid.
幻覚でも見てたん
You
じゃない？
sure you weren't
最近暑いから。
hallucinating? It's hot these days. That's fair. Despair drags me down like quicksand. We can't hack that database without the IBM 5100. Who stole it? The organization? CERN? CERN is a possibility. Maybe they noticed our hacking and stole the IBM 5100 from the lab. No. Even if they could steal the IBM 5100 from the lab, they can't steal Mayuri's and Daru's memories of it. What happened? Kiryu Moeka. Maybe I should check with her first. Could someone other than Moeka have stolen the IBM 5100? Consider the possibilities. The next name that comes to mind is...
まさか
Don't tell me it was John Titter.
そうだ
Of course. Titter's goal was to obtain an IBM 5100. I've already contacted him several times. But how did he get my personal information?
しかしどう
Well,
や
I'm
って俺
still
の個
trying
人
to
情報を
decide
手に入
whether
れ
I
た
should send the mail. Kurisu tells me to calm down. Ice Little Girl is chiding me. Chiding? Huh. She dares make a fool of Hyo and Kyoma. Irritated, I explained the purpose of the IBM 5100 and how I came to obtain one. During that time, I also sent Moeka a mail for confirmation. I got an IBM 5100, did you know?
IBN
The
5100が
IBM
消えたのは
5100 may have
これまでに
disappeared as
過
a
去を
result
改
of
変し
changes
た
someone made to the
誰かの
past.
影響かもね。
おお
Oh,
俺
so
の
you
話を
believe
信じて
me?
くれるのだな
でも
But
私の
from
主
my
観では
perspective, all
これ
of
ま
the
でに送っ
emails
た
were
D メールは
we
些
sent so
細な
far
内
were
容ばかりよ。
trivial.
最初に電話レンジちゃんがタイムマシンだって気づくきっかけになったメールだよ
Naya says
ね
you're scary. She likes me though. It's nice. Like having a little sister. Gotta take care of her. Pushes my excuse to skip work. That's fair. There's that one we sent when we first realized Phone Waves-chan was a time machine, right?
オカリンは変態って
The one that
内容で送っ
said
たよな
Okarin is a perv.
あとは
And
D メー
during
ル
the
実験で
preliminary D-mail
私が
experiments,
岡部
they
の携
sent
帯に
dozens to
何十通も
Okabe's
送っ
phone.
た。
But they were
でも
all
どれも
insubstantial,
中身
so
の
I
ない
don't think
文
they
面
could
ば
have
かりだ
changed
か
the
ら
past.
あれで過去を改変でき。
僕も2通送
I
った
sent
を
two of them when I was
ウェ
trying
イリ
to
ス
win
タ
the
ンとの
match
勝負に
against
勝てる
Ferris.
秘策を書いた
それともう一通
There was one
岡部
more.
は
The
一
final
番
mail
最初に
Okabe
偶然送っ
accidentally
た
sent that said I was
私が死
dead.
んでるうんぬんってメール。
だが俺の主観では
But from my
それ以外にも
perspective,
何
we've
通か
sent
送られてい
several
る。
more.
ロト6の当たり番号
You
を
mean how you
書い
sent the
て
winning lot of 6 numbers? And how Luka-chan bought a ticket with those numbers but didn't win?
結局は
岡部以外は
But
送
nobody
ったとこ
aside
ろを
from
誰も
Okabe
知らないけど
remembers
ね
him sending it.
だがお前たちにもその
But
後
I
で見せたは
showed you
ず
guys
だ。
afterwards. It was still in
俺
my
の携
phone
帯に残ってい
arrival
た着信
history.
履歴を。
あれは惜しかったよ
You
ね
were so close.
それぐらいじゃない
Is that all?
いや、
No,
まだある。
there's more. Moika and Lukako each sent an Gmail.
そうだった。
No, right.
でもそう
That's
主
what
張
you
している
claim.
のは岡部だ
But
けなのよ
Hashida,
ね。
Mayuri-san,
私
and
も
I
橋田
don't
も
remember
まゆりさん
either
も
of those.
誰も知らない。
No, she's getting a headache.
なんだか
That is
頭が
fair.
こんがらがってきちゃう。
だから言っているだろ。
I already told you guys. The only one who keeps his memories after the
記憶
world
を連続して持って
changes.
いられるのは。
それであんたの主観では
according to
その
your perspective,
IBN5100 は
When did the
いつ消えたの？
IBN5100 disappear?
ついさっきの
Did
話
it
な
just
の。
happen?
確
When's
実
the
に
last time you
こ
remember
のラボ
seeing
に
it
あ
in
っ
the
たのは
lab?
いつまでの話？
それは
Well, I put my index finger to my forehead and search my memories. IBM 5100, IBM 5100.
確か
I'm sure
8月
it
3
was
日だ。
August 3rd. I
記
remember
憶で
being
は
in the lab on
8
August
月3日まで
3rd.
は確かにこのラボに存在していた。
間違いないのね。
Are you certain?
と
I
思いたいが。
think so. So many things have happened. My memories are a jumble. Let's go over the events which led to me obtaining the IBM 5100. I heard that Ferris was a retro PC maniac who knew about the IBM 5100. I learned that 9 years ago, she donated her IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine. I asked the Kuko's dad for help, and he lent me the IBM 5100 just like that. Mission complete. At the very least, Ferris and Lukuko should remember what happened. I should give them a call. First up is Lukuko. Hello,
こん
Okabe-san.
にちは。
But please forget what you saw the other day.
忘れ
恥ずかしいとこ
I saw something?
コスプレ
My cosplay. Ah, yes. Oh, that? That was just Lukuko getting embarrassed for no reason.
それより
More importantly,
IBN
I have
5100
questions
について聞
about
き
the
たい。
IBN 5100. The IBM 5
IBN 5100
IBN 5100.
柳
About
林
9
神社に
years ago, someone
9年ほど前
dedicated
に
a
預けら
red
れたレトロ
retro
なパソ
PC
コン
to
のことだ。
Yanabayashi Shrine.
知っているな。
That's the one. Know anything?
はい
Yes. He remembers. Lukuko really remembers.
俺が少し前に神社に
Just a
行
while
って
ago, I
探し
came
当
to
て
the
たん
shrine
だな。
looking for it, didn't I?
それで
And then I asked your old man and he let me borrow it, right?
間違いないよな。
Eh?
そんなはずは
I don't...
違うのか。
Right?
僕の記憶では
I don't remember anything like that.
なかったような気がします
What? Is this another effect of changing the past?
IBN 5100
The
が
IBM 5100
そ
was
の
at the
神社
shrine
にあっ
though,
たのは
right?
事実なんだな。
Is it there now?
今もあるのか。
いえ
I
わか
don't
り
know
ま
the
せん
details.
僕
今どこにいる？
Where are you now? Is
近
your
くに
old
お前
man
の
there?
親父さんはいるか？
いません
No.
そうか。
Damn.
わかっ
Okay.
た。
Sorry for calling you so
急に電話して
suddenly.
悪かった。
はい
No problem. I'm sorry that I couldn't help.
お役に立てなくて
The IBM 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. That's a fact. And Lukuko knew that. I need to check if it's still there or not. Could the IBM 5100 have returned to the shrine? Did that huge retro PC sprout legs and trot back? That's just silly. But Jalbanas have teleported out of the microwave. Moeka also instantly moved from the lab to somewhere else. Considering that, it's entirely possible that the same thing happened to the IBM 5100. Maybe I should go check later. Next is Ferris. By the way, I haven't told Ferris my phone number. I'm afraid that if I talk to her on the phone, she'll drag me into her usual nonsense. So there's only one option. Mayuri. I need to contact Ferris. Where? Mayuri's eating a little Claire. She went from Nuggies to a Claire. That's so fair, but damn. She must have stuck some in the fridge when I wasn't looking. Want one Okarin? They're delicious. Honestly, now I want a fucking Eclair. God damn. Now that she mentions it, Karisu and Tutturu are eating too. You people don't have a care in the world, do you? There's some crazy stuff happening here. Or it could all just be in your head. No need to panic. It's not just in my head, it's not! Or cream puffs? Yeah, cream puffs would be pretty nice too. Why not both? You need Ferris-chan for something? I wonder if she's working today. Ferris-chan's off today. Of course, Tutturu knows. Well done, Tutturu. You know Ferris' schedule better than her coworker. Fucking me, it just pulls out eat Claire. Autocorrect is goofy, ain't it? But that would be funny if you just pulled out a new Claire. I don't know how to spell. I mean, you were close. I award you the title of Ferris Stalker. You know her phone number, right? See if you can get a hold of her. Okay. Mayuri takes out her phone and makes a call. After a short wait, Mayuri smiles. Ferris-chan. Good afternoon, Nyan. It's Mayuri, Nyan. Nyan. Alright, this is the first time Karisu has heard Mayuri speak Nyan Nyan. Kinda sounds like E. coli. I don't think Eclair sounds like E. coli. But, you know. Sorry to bother you on your day off. Okarin said he wants to talk to you about something. Want to talk to him? Huh? You know, Okarin. Kyoma? Who's Kyoma? The hell are they talking about? By the way, Ferris is the only person who calls me by my true name, Hyobi and Kyoma. I'm thankful for that, but she still drives me crazy. I'm handing you over, okay? Here you go, Okarin. I take Mayuri's phone. Ferris' face is displayed on the LCD. She's wearing cat ears even though it's her day off. It's me, Hyobi Kyoma. Meow! How unusual for Kyoma to contact me, yeah. There's something I need to ask you. Long ago, you donated a retro PC to Yanabayashi Shrine. Am I mistaken? Nyan. What? What's Nyan supposed to mean? Yeah. Ah crap, I started to talk like her. Pretty super out laughing. Looks like she heard. It means you're right, yeah. Though I didn't know it was called the IBM 5100 until recently, yeah. What? Why recently? Darunyan told me, yeah? So that's it. At any rate, Paris had confirmed that the IBM 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. So did the IBM 5100 disappear from the lab after I retrieved it? No. Basically, the others lost their memories of me bringing it back to the lab. Hiccup. So I'm considering two possibilities. One, I went to the shrine, but didn't acquire the IBM 5100. It's still at the shrine. Two, before I went to the shrine, someone moved the IBM 5100 somewhere else. Looks like I have to go to the shrine after all.
レトロ PC がどうし
So
た
what
の
about the retro PC, yeah?
No. Oh, yeah.
Nothing. Ferris was a retro PC maniac, wasn't she? Let's just make sure.
IBN 5100
Do you have any other information on the IBM 5100? It's a super
超レア
rare
な PC
PC.
だ。お前はカリスマメイドと
As
し
a
て
charisma
こ
build
の秋葉
made,
に
I expect you to have a strong
強いネットワークを持っているだろう。
network in Akiba, correct?
それを使って
I'd like you to use that
今
network
秋葉
and
にあ
search
る
for any IBM
5100 を探してもらい
5100s
た
in
い。
Akiba now. You only need to find one. It doesn't matter if it's the one I found at the shrine.
ふーん
Yeah.
探してもいいけど
I can look,
条
but
件
for
が
a price, yeah.
条件
A price? She's trying to strike a deal. That's unexpected.
聞こ
Let's hear it.
じゃあ
I want you to come over to Ferris's apartment, yeah?
ううちだ
Where is this
お
apartment
前
of
のうちは
yours?
どこだ
I quickly prepare a memo pad and write down the address Ferris recites.
なんだ
Oh, so you
お前
live in
秋葉に住んでい
Akiba.
るのか
That'll make things quick. Judging by the address, it should be right next to the station.
それじゃ待
I'll
って
be
るね
waiting, Nyan. I return Mayuri's phone and stand up from the couch. Let's stop by Yanabayashi Shrine and then head for Ferris's place.
で
Well, I look over my shoulder with a frown.
なぜお前たちまでつ
Why are
いてく
you
るんだ
guys tagging along? Mayuri and Daddy are following me, even though I didn't ask them to come. Kajisi stayed back at the lab.
だってね
Mayushi's never
マユシは
been
フェ
to
リスさん
Ferris'
のお
place.
家遊びに
Ferris
行った
Chan's
ことない
place.
ん
God,
だも
reading.
ん一度ね
I thought I'd like to visit once.
行きたいなって思ってたんだ
つうか
I mean, it's Ferris Tan's home. No way I'm
突せ
missing
ざるを
Ferris.
得ないだろう上皇
It might be a bad idea to take the Ferris stalker along. A really bad idea. Well, whatever. If Ferris has a problem with it, then we can send him away when we get there. Nothing else matters as long as I get Ferris to search for an IBM 5100. And of course, if the IBM 5100's at Yanabayashi's shrine, then that won't even be necessary. I stopped by the shrine, but Lukako's not there. I guess he was at when he answered the phone earlier. But I've got no other choice, so I go to the humble shrine office and press the intercom button. Luca's dad comes out. When I try asking him if the IBM 5100 was donated to the shrine, he answers it certainly was. But after he tries looking for it, he says he can't find it anywhere, and he has no idea where it went. I asked if he lent me the IBM 5100 before. That event is gone from his memory. What's going on here? While heading toward Ferris' place, I analyze the situation. The IBM 5100 has disappeared from the lab, even though it was there just a few days ago. It has also disappeared from the Yanabayashi shrine. It's like some god is messing with me, moving it every time I get close. The D-mails definitely have something to do with this. I can only begin to imagine how the past has changed. At any rate, it looks like we'll have to rely on Ferris. The usual weekend crowd packs the front of Akiba Station. Girls dressed in maid outfits and school uniforms diligently distribute flyers to the passers-by. I appreciate their efforts in this god-awful heat. After a few melon-boosting moments walking in the sun, I come to a sudden stop. God.
どうしたの
What's wrong? I've caught sight of a woman squatting on the side of the road, hugging her knees and typing on her phone. That's gotta be Lab Mem 005, Kiryu Moeka. Wait, is she still a Lab Mem? My alien daughter don't remember her. Well, whatever.
なんという幸運
What luck. There's something I need to ask her. I run up to Moeka.
おい視圧師
Hey, shining finger. I try getting her attention, but she's still stuck in her own little world.
IBN
IBN, IBN, IBN. Gone, gone, gone. Why is it gone? Why can't I find it? Is it really in this town? Don't tell me it's already.
聞いているの
Are
か
you
シャイニングフィン
listening,
ガー
Shining Finger?
どこかに
It should be here. Has to be. If he said so. No reaction.
桐生萌か
Kiryu Moeka. Moeka stops muttering. She finally looks up. Actually, she just looks at my feet.
岡部君
Okabe-kun?
お前
Did you take the
ラボか
IBN
ら IBN
5100 from the
5100を持
lab?
ち出したか
Meiri and Daru look askance at me, but I ignore them.
俺は
I don't want to
お前の
believe
仕業
that
と
it
は
was
思
you.
いたくない
You're a fellow lab member
仲間
after
だから
all.
な
But you did display an
しかし
unhealthy attachment to that
お前はあの
computer.
PC に異常な執着をどうだ
So, was it
や
you?
ったのかやってないのか
IBN 5100
Found an IBM 5100?
見つけた
I
が
found one, but it's gone
Knock-knock.
missing.
なくなった
Missing?
案ずることはない
Don't worry, I won't
やっ
report
て
you
いた
to
と
the
しても
police as long as you
お前
return
を
it,
警察
that
に突き
is.
出すような真似はしない
The normally expressionless Moeka frowns in bewilderment.
知らない
You
の
don't
か
remember, do you? Moeka shakes her head faintly. Then she looks down and begins operating her phone at high speed. What? You're not making any sense. Please explain. Did you really find an IBM 5100? Where? She really doesn't know. If the IBM 5100 had been stolen from the lab, the Moeka would be my first suspect. But the IBM 5100 disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine, not the lab. It can't have been Moeka's doing. So was it the D-mail? So it was the D-mail? Or perhaps it was the work of CERN.
すまない
I'm sorry,
視圧し
Finger.
よ
I squat in front of Moeka and bow my head.
俺は
I suspected
ラボ
you.
メンで
A
あるお
lab
前
mem.
を
A comrade.
仲間を最低な男だ
I'm the worst sort of man. Hit
殴っ
me,
てくれても構わない
please. I don't mind.
だが
But there's one thing I
これだけは
want you
分かって
to
くれ
know. In my long years running from the organization, I've grown
機関か
unable
ら
to
命を
trust
狙われ
anyone.
続けた結果
Yeah, that's fair.
誰も信じることができなくなってしまったんだ
Why? Why did I have to be born with these gifts that others so covet? Covet? Covet. I don't know. English is hard.
俺は常に疑心
Once I start to suspect, everyone looks
ど
suspicious.
れだけ仲間に
No matter
囲
how
まれて
many
いても
comrades I gather
いつ
around
も
me,
孤独を
I
感
always
じて
feel alone. Pitiful,
関
aren't
係ない
I? Just tell me about the IBN
俺の語りは
5100.
完全スルーか
Did you just ignore my entire speech? Yeah.
つうかオカリンさ
Hey, Okarin.
秋葉の路
Did you
上で
make
芝居
improv in the
始め
middle
る
of
と
the
か
street?
どんだけ
Has the
だよ
heat gone to your
暑さ
head?
にやられた
So Marika doesn't know I had an IBM 5100. And judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either. I feel like I'm getting farther and farther away from my goal.
前から思ってた
I've
んだ
been
けど
thinking. Good to know Mayuri can think, though. She's pretty empty-headed, so a miracle.
萌香さんって綺麗な人だよね
Moeka-san sure is pretty, isn't she? She's got a nice figure. And she's tall too. She'd look great in one of my costumes. What? For a second I doubt my ears. I approach Mayuri.
お前
You've met
お前と
Moeka
のこと知
before?
っているのか
Sure I have.
なぜ知っている
When? I grab Mayuri by the shoulders and shake her. Her head bounces back and forth. When you brought her to the lab.
俺が
I did?
ダルの
Tutturu, do you
あの
remember
女の
her?
ことを覚えているのか
桐生氏なら
Sure.
前
We met
に
at the
ラボで
lab.
挨拶した罠。
Oh, hi Tez. Oh boy. Making it rain. Got it, got it. I will hydrate. Yes, yes. Thank you, Tez. I feel like you're pretty much the only one that actually uses the hydrate redeem. I'm just gonna die out here one of these days. Lurking for now. Have a good stream, right? Well, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. You also have a good night. Or whatever. I own the hydrate. Yes, you do. It is my mission. Wonderful. After Moeka sent her Gmail, Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu behaved as if they've never met her before. But now both Mayuri and Daru know her? Does that mean Moeka's past was reconstructed again? Given the timing, it has to be Lukaku's email that did it. But all he did was tell his mother to eat a lot of vegetables. How can that be related to the lab mem's knowledge of Moeka? Is this another example of the butterfly effect? The cause doesn't match the effect at all. Oh, Gunny, we need to get a lot going. Harishon's waiting, remember? That's true. Let's think about the Moeka issue later. Right now, we should look for the address written on the memo pad.
時にマユリ
By the way, Mayuri,
フェイリスの本名
what's
は何て
Ferris's real name?
バカ。
Whoa,
オカリ
Wakari.
何言ってん
Hold
だ。
on there.
フェイリスさんの
Ferris-san's
本
name
名
is
は
Ferris Nyanyan.
フェイリス
She
ニャ
doesn't
ンニャン
have
シ
any
ョ
other
ー。
names.
それ以上でも以下でもないじゃん。
Daru.
現実逃避はよせ
Face reality, Daru. Ferris Nyanyan is just a professional name.
源氏の
うわ、
Ugh,
最悪
you're
っす
the
よ。
worst. Why do you have to
なん
crush
で
my
純
dreams
真
like
な
that,
男たちの
man?
夢を壊そうとするかな。
Quick grumbling. I just can't handle the truth.
でマユ
Well,
Don't
maybe. Don't you know?
リ知らないの
Ah,
シが教えちゃった
Catman. Thank you for the raid. Let me go to OBS. Yes, thank you. How was the rest of your stream? I hope it was good. I was about to type cat as if that was a shout out command. It is not. Meow. There you go. Everyone, if you aren't already, go ahead and give Catman a follow. He is just 23 followers short from actually getting to affiliate, so that would be cool. It was chaotic and lots of crashes. Yeah, that checks out. Well, I hope you had fun. I'm sure you did. Hard to not have fun with chaos, even if the chaos sometimes fucks you over. I think that's part of the fun, though, with the chaos mod in particular, though. Ow, I didn't mean to punch my mic. Ah. Oh yes, to anyone that has come with Catman that somehow does not know me, I am Saku or Sakyu. I'm a variety streamer that mostly does anime-related games, including what we're currently playing, Steins Gate. Yay! Yeah, that's all I got. Okay. Is it okay for Mayashi to tell you?
特に口止めされて
It's
いる
not
わけ
like
で
you
もない
took
ん
a
だ
vow
ろ
of secrecy,
そ
right?
れに
And besides,
これから
we're
自宅に
visiting
行
her
けば
home, so we'll
すぐ
find
に
out
わか
soon
ることだぞ
enough. I did kidnap one person that I do not believe knows you. Well, I hope they enjoy their stay here. Yeah, that's kind of all I got. It's not like you took a vow of secrecy, right? And besides, we're visiting her home, so we'll find out soon enough. Oh, I guess you're
そうだよ
right.
ね。その代わりね。
But just promise you'll
他
keep
の
it
人
a
には
secret,
内緒
okay?
だよ。
Like from the masters who come to May Queen.
メイクインに来るご主人様たちとか。
I nod.
あのね、
Okay.
フェリスちゃんの
Ferris
本名
Chan's
は
real name is
秋葉
Akiha
ルミホちゃんって
Rumiho-chan.
言うんだ。
That's a cute name.
ああ、
Yeah,
聞こえ
yeah,
な
yeah. Not listening. Dada covers his ears and drowns the sound out.
秋葉
Aki.
か
The same characters as in Akihabara. Appropriate. I like that the game struggled to scroll up the building. Our destination turns out to be the high-rise apartment building up to UPX. Wow, awesome.
ちょ、マジで
Wait, seriously?
超高級マン
She
ション
lives
だと
here? We stand there for a while, staring wide-eyed at the towering building before us. According to the address Ferris gave me, she lives on the top floor, all the way up there.
住所聞き間違
Did we
えたか
get the wrong address? No, I wouldn't make such a stupid mistake.
まさかフェイ
Don't
ス
tell me Ferris is working for the
手に落ちた
organization.
のか
I quickly scanned the area. No suspicious figures in sight.
怪しげな黒服連中に
Does
命
she have
じられ
men
る
in
まま
black waiting to haul us off
俺を
to
組織
a
の網の中へと呼び寄せ
re-education
一
camp?
網打尽にするつもりだな
妄想をつ
Nice delusion, man.
事実は
The
小
truth is
説より
stranger
奇
than
なり
fiction.
それにあのフェイリスさんの
Besides,
素顔
don't
が
you think it'd be super
実は金
annoying
持
if
ちの
Ferris
お
Tom
嬢様
turned
だ
out
った
to
と
be a
か
rich girl
う
character?
わー超燃える展開
お前こそ妄
Nice
想を
delusion yourself, man.
とりあえず
Anyway, let's go
入ってみ
in.
ようよ。
Thank you, Mayoshi, for keeping them in check. When we call the top floor room via intercom, we're greeted by the voice of an elderly man. He lets us in immediately once I introduce myself as Hyoin Kyoma. It feels like we're walking into a trap, but I can't turn back now. When we get off the elevator, the elderly man from the intercom is there to lead us inside. This looks really nice. I wish I lived in an apartment that looked like this. Even if it was literally just this room, like just this room alone would be fine for me, to be honest. He turns out to be a silver-haired gentleman in a tuxedo. Wait, does that mean butler? A real live butler. Wow, okay. He does indeed look like a stereotypical butler. He fits the bill so well. You wouldn't think he was anything else.
お嬢様、
Mistress.
大院
Miss
京
Yorin
馬様と
Kyoma and friends
そ
have
のお友
arrived.
達の皆様がお越しです。
The butler leads us into a room. Ferris is standing before a large window with a panoramic view of Akiba. Dawn! Hi, Dawn! It feels like it's been forever since I've last seen you. It's nice seeing you here. Yay! How have you been, Dawn? I hope you've been well. Long time no see. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Tired? Oh, that makes sense, though. Getting old. I feel that. I don't know how old you are, Dawn, but like, I not that long ago turned 24, so like, I definitely feel that. Which I know is still young per se, but you know. I'm not like baby.
黒木ありがとね。
Thanks, Kuroki. Yeah, I can't read. I've never seen her wearing anything other than the usual maid uniform, so it's refreshing to see her in her plain clothes. All those emotes are really cute. I'm turning 33 next month. Oh, nice, congrats. I think. But I guess I say baby to you then. Ah. But congrats for living for that long, I guess. I don't know. I'm really bad at the words. This is sounding worse. You're still relatively young though. Don't let your age get to you, even if you're in your 30s. I think, a lot of popular YouTubers, like from like early YouTube, are in their late 30s now. They're getting to 40, if that helps you feel better. But why does she still have her cat ears on? A good question. My body's telling me different. Aww. It do be that way though. I wanna ask, I can't help but wonder. But I restrained myself. Even if I did ask, Ferris would just say something like, I was born with these, yeah? Yeah. Nya, Maishi and Daddy Nyan can too, yeah. Ferris' eyes twinkle when she sees Mayuri and Daru behind me. Ferris-chan, good afternoon, Nyan.
無法フェイリスタンの私
Casual
服姿
Ferris-tan.
とか
Too cute.
可愛すぐる
Yeah, that's Ferris. Ferris is really cute. I silenced my mouth-breathing Daru by introducing his ribs to my elbow. Oh, the stream froze for me. Paul BRB. Oh no. I hope it behaves itself. Let me check. Apparently I've had 168 dropped frames. Boo. Hi back. Welcome back, Dawn. I hope stream behaves. They followed me. If you don't want them here, I'll send them home. No fur off my back, Nyan. Everyone's welcome, Nyan. Wait, you talk like that even in your own home? What do you mean, yeah? Gonna play dumb Akihadu Niho? Oh what? Pink hair cat girl? Yeah! Have you literally never seen Ferris before? You must have missed all of that before. But like, Ferris has been here like since the beginning-ish. Like since we first went to May Queen Squared. Well, I was gonna go to bed anyway, just thought I'd drop by. Well, thank you so much for dropping by, Dawn. It's always nice to see ya. And I hope you have some good sleeps, and I hope I get to see you again soon. It's always nice seeing you around. Sleep well, Dawn. Ferris is Ferris, yeah. Whatever.
しかしこの家は一体
Fine.
どう
What I
いう
really want to know is how you get to live in a luxury apartment in Akiba's best district. I look around the room again. The interior design and furnishings give a very refined impression. It's elegant without being ostentatious. Actually, it's kind of like a model home. There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no used dishware, not even a speck of dust. That butler, or maybe even some real maids. If there's a butler, there has to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning up. Speaking of the butler, he's disappeared. I didn't even notice him leave. He's clearly a master butler if he can move so quietly.
フェイリス
Ferris,
お前一
just
体何
who
者だ
are you?
だから
Like I said,
Ferris
Ferris is Ferris Nyan. Ferris says it so nonchalantly.
とぼけるな
Don't play dumb. You don't explain yourself, I'm leaving.
帰らせてもらう
なんという
How
偉そうな
arrogant.
態度
We're the ones
僕
who
たちって
came here
フ
to
ェイリ
ask
スタに
Ferris
お願いし
for a
に来た
favor,
立場じゃ
aren't
な
we?
かった
ふにゃー
Yeah.
じゃあ
Well, if you
もうちょっ
must
とだけ
know,
詳しく話すとこの辺の土地はも
this
とも
land
と
originally belonged to my family, yeah?
は
Huh? What did she just say? This land originally belonged to her family?
そっか
Oh, so that's why you're Akiha-san.
秋葉さんなんだね
Mayuri's exclamation connects the dots in my head.
アキハという姓
Akiha. You mean you're descended from the hereditary
秋葉原の
landholders of
代々の大印
Akihabara?
の名だとでも言うのか
Ferris nods with a proud expression. So she really is a rich girl character.
ちなみに
By the
フェイ
way,
リスは
Ferris has
秋葉の都
considerable
市開
influence
発
on
計画にも結構
Akihabara's
な発言
development,
力を持
yeah?
ってるにゃ
Ferris wiggles her slender waist and makes a gesture like a cat washing its face.
秋葉の各ショップ
It
に
was
萌え文
Ferris
化
who
を積
convinced
極
the
的に
development
導入
board
す
to
るよう
actively
お願いし
promote
たのは
moe culture in
他なら
Akiba,
ぬフェイ
yeah?
リスなのにゃ
Wow, that's amazing.
フェイリスは子
I've
供
been
の
going
頃
to
からそういう
development
会
meetings
議に
since
出
I
たり
was
してる
little,
のにゃ
yeah? So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all the result of this cat girl's whims. What a monster.
でも
Is he
でも
normal?
今の話は内緒にしといてほしいね
Christina. So bored. Japanese TV shows are all boring, aren't they? But then again, all I watch in America are news and drama. I agree with you there. Media in this country is controlled by the organization. It's key to Operation Stupefy Japan. Oh my. Be careful, the organization controls everything you see on TV. Watch too much and soon you'll be dancing in their tune. Let's go with that one. But please keep all of this a secret, Nyan. Ferris's expression suddenly darkens.
なぜだ
Why?
知りたいのかにゃ
You wanna know, Nyan? Ferris approaches me with a bewitching expression.
それは
That's because... Ferris gently strokes my cheek with her cool, slender fingers. I feel myself falling under her spell. And then... she grins.
フェイリスはフェイリスだから
Ferris is Ferris, nya. Damn you, cat girl. How dare you make a fool of me?
というわけで
I want all my
みん
fans
な
to
には
keep
これ
treating
ま
me
で
the
通り
same as
フェイ
always,
リスラブ
nya.
の大ファンとして接してほしいにゃ
Datter starts fist bumping when he sees Ferris' cutesy acts.
察します
I'll treat you
全力で
at
接します
full force.
マユシーも
Maya, she's your fan
エリス
too.
ちゃんのフ
Your
ァン
maid
だよ
spirit is really
エ
amazing.
リスちゃんのメイドさんだ
Mayuri
もし
and Daru have fallen for her charms, but not I.
憧れちゃう
俺はフェイリスラブなどで
We
は
don't
ない
care about any of this. I thrust my finger at Ferris.
あまり調子に乗らな
Do
いでもらおう
not
か
defy me,
Ferris
Ferris
Nyan.
Nyan. or I'll paint your expensive wallpaper
この
with
高級
blood.
マンション全体が血に染まることになるぞ。
How can he say Paris Yon like that so seriously?
家にわざわざ呼び
You
つけ
called me to your home so you can show off your status and try to gain leverage in
こ
our
の俺との交渉におい
negotiations,
て
but
精
it's
神的優位に
futile.
立とうとしたのだろうが無駄な。なぜなら
For you are dealing with the insane mad scientist,
おー
Hyowing
い京馬だ
Hyoma.
からだ。
理由にな
What
って
kind
ね
of reason is that? Perfect. Now Ferris will tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness. Or so I thought. But instead she looks at me with gleaming eyes. Yeah. Ferris loves forceful men, Nyan. Oh dear.
なん
What
だと
does she say? That's my line. I wanted to threaten her, not seduce her. Is Ferris a masochist?
正直なこと言うと
Honestly, Ferris didn't
あ
want
んま
to
り
talk
フ
so
ェイ
much
リスの
about
こと
herself,
話したく
yeah.
なかったにゃ。これまでいろんな人と会
Most
ったけど
people, when they learn who I am, stop seeing me as Ferris, yeah.
みんな
They only see the
フェイリ
Akiha
スとして
name.
見てくれなくなるのにゃ。フェイリスとアキハ
Ferris and
ルミホ
Akiha
は
Nuniho want to be seen as separate persons, yeah. Persons.
分けるも何も
There's nothing to
お前は
separate.
すでに
You are
フェイリ
Ferris
スニャンニャンとして
Nyan, are
確
you
立している
not?
ではないか。
Yeah.
その点については
For once I
全
agree
面
with
的
you,
に同意
Okari.
するぜオカリ
Whenever she speaks Nyan Nyan and wears her cat ears, she is Ferris Tan.
そこにいる
意識しすぎているのは
You're just being overly
お前の方だ
self-conscious,
ということだ
Ferris.
フェイリス。
そうなのか
I
な。
don't know, yeah.
お前は自意識過剰
I'm
なの。
serious. To me, you'll always be the unbeatable cat-eared
どこまで
maid.
行っても勝てる気がしないね。
Yeah.
ありがとにゃ。
Thanks,
今日な
Kyoma. Why is she thanking me? Well, she's probably admiring my incredible magnanimity. Now then, let's finish this idle gossip and get down to business.
それでフェイリス。
Ferris, you said there would be a price to pay in
IBM
exchange
の
for your help acquiring an IBM
お前が要求
5100.
する交換
What
条
is your
件とは
price?
一体なんだ。よく吟味して
Do not test the
条
limits
件
of my
を出すこと
goodwill.
俺の右手は
If I unseal my right arm for
Ichido
even an
toki
instant, everything will be
Araiuru
destroyed,
no
and
Akashi.
nothing will remain. Just so you know.
大丈夫にゃ。
Fine by me, yeah. Ferris points at the cat ears sticking out of her head.
この猫耳には
These cat ears have the power to negate all other powers. Nyan Nyan clear.
力が備わっているのにゃ。京馬の力が暴
When
走した
Kyoma's
時
power
は
is
フェイ
unleashed,
リス
Ferris will
と
stop
決め
it,
てみせるに
yeah.
ゃ。
I shouldn't have much in my hand to Ferris. Ferris' most terrifying power is one known as the Dubbing 10. It allows her to steal other people's stories and add them to her own. I'm the one who named it, of course. The number 10 doesn't really mean anything.
さてさて。
Well, I guess I'll
そ
tell
れで
you
は
now.
発表するにゃ。フェイリスからの条
My
件
price.
は
Ferris chuckles. But I noticed something. Her eyes aren't smiling.
タイムマシンを
It's to let me use your time machine, yeah? Oop. Yes, I had a feeling that's what it was. That was it.
昨日
Got it.
メイクインで京馬たちが
I heard
話
what
し
you
て
said
た
at
な。
May Queen
タイム
yesterday.
マシンを開
You
発
built
し
a
たっ
time
て。
machine.
いかにも
Indeed. You have created the
俺
first
たちは
successful time machine in
人
human
類史上初
history.
のタイムマシン実験に成功済みだ。
だから
Uh,
人類史上
CERN was
初
the
は
first.
セルンだっつの。
だが勘違いす
but
る
don't
な。
misunderstand.
タイムマシンとは
We
言って
call it a
も
time machine, but it's not the kind you can hop into and fly to wherever you
青
want,
い猫
whenever
専
you
用の
want.
4畳
Rather.
半タイムマシンほど万能。俺たちが成功したの
All
は
we can do is send a 36 byte email to someone's phone in the past.
18文字までのメール。ただし
But even that is
これだけで
worthy
も
of
ノーベル
Nobel
物理学
Prize
賞
in
ものであり、
Physics. It's a
人類
transcendental
の歴史を塗り替える
super invention that
超
will
絶
alter
ス
the
ーパーの
course of
発明
human
だがな。
history forever.
過去の誰かにメ
It
ー
can
ルが
send
送
an
れる。
email to someone in the past? That's awesome! Ferris wants to use it,
使わ
yeah?
せてほしいにゃ。
Ferris jumps up and down with joy.
タイムマシンは
The time
我がラボに
machine.
おける最重要機密事項
The time machine is our lab's greatest secret.
どうしても
If
使
you
いた
want
い
to
と
use it,
い
then you
うの
must
は
become a lab
ラ
man.
ボ面になってもらう必
ラボ面
A lab man?
って
What's
何
that,
か
Nya?
な？あのね、
Well, it means you gotta be part of our club. Mayoshi would be super happy if Ferris-chan became a lab
マ
man.
ユシー的にはね、
右に同じ
Same
く
here. Of course, that.
というか
That
第
would be
か
alright.
ぜひ入ってくだ
Please
さい
join. I'm
お
begging
願
here.
いします。
どうすればラボ面に
How
な
do
れ
I
るの？
become a lab man, Nya?
契約書などは存在
There's no
しない
contract. You only require that you
必要
perform
なの
the
は
blood oath.
そう
血の
The blood
迷
oath?
惑。
The window is closed, but a gust of wind blows through the room. It's coming from the air conditioner. But outside the window, I see rain clouds cover the sky. I hear the rumbling of thunder inside my brain.
何時
Ferris
フ
Nyan
ェイリスにゃんにゃん
If dost desire to join the hallowed order of lab members,
ハイエ
then
ンシ
by
ェ
the
ントワード
code
にて
passed
語
down
り
in
継
high
がれる
ancient
ことに従
from an
う
age long forgotten,
ラボその肉
pledge thy flesh, thy bone,
その
thy
血を
blood, and thy soul to the grail of heaven, and swear fealty till everlasting.
名誉と
Fealty?
いう名の洗礼を受けさすれば
This duty fulfilled, the old gods shall grant thee thy lab mem
何時
number.
にラボメンナンバーを授けるだろう
何を言ってるのか
I didn't
やっ
understand a
ぱり
word
わ
of
かん
that.
ね
Oh no, what do I do? Mayoshi never ate any blood loaf. Does that mean Mayoshi is not a lab man?
飲んでないよ。
えマユシしょ
Don't
んぼ
worry,
りしなくて
Mayoshi.
も
This is
OK
just Okarin's usual
これはオカリンのい
nonsense.
つもの癖なのだ
そっか。
Oh, I
い
guess
つもの
everything's
癖
fine
なら仕
then.
方ない
Thank goodness.
でもよかったわかったにゃ
Very well, Nya.
血の名
I
役
shall
を受
take
け
the
るに
blood
ゃ
oath, Nya. With a grim expression, Ferris grabs a small knife on top of her desk, and suddenly slashes it against her wrist. Okay. No!
いやペーパーナイフっしょ
Isn't that a paper knife?
にゃは
Nya.
ダルニャの言う通りにゃ
Darunyan's right, Nya. She surprised me. I clear my throat and pull myself together. Very well, Ferris.
では
I invest you as LabMem 007.
お前をラボメンナンバー007に認定する
Oh, Lukako was 6. I forgot that Lukako joined. It's like, wait, that doesn't seem right. Perfect.
これで
So now I
タイ
can
ムマ
use the
シ
time
ン使え
machine,
るのにゃ
yeah?
あ
Indeed.
あそういうこ
But
と
not a word to anyone.
ただし
Death
他
to
言無用
traitors.
だ
That's the law of the lab.
裏切り者には死を
そうだったん
It is?
だからオカリンのこの場だけの
No, Ocarin made it up
思いつ
just
きだって
Thanks, Kilma. Ferris hugs me by the neck. Aww. A very sweet aroma tickles my nose. And something very soft tickles my...
ちょオカリ
Ocarin,
ンて
you
め
jerk.
え
I helped
僕
make
も
the
電
phone
話レ
wave
ンジ作っ
too.
たのに
そうなのにゃ
Really,
じゃ
Nyan?
あダ
Then
ルニャ
Darunyan too. Ferris flies over to Daru.
オカリンオカリン
I'm glad she's so happy,
イリスちゃん
Ocarin.
が喜んでくれてよかったね
Mayuri,
まあいる
you really
お
are
前は実に無
innocent.
邪気だな
Eh? I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ
It's me.
あ
Yeah, I got her
あ
wrapped
フェイリス
around
は
my
まんま
finger.
と
What did you
俺の
expect?
マークにはまって
She's just a 17-year-old girl.
所詮17あの猫娘は
That cat girl thinks she's
俺との
bargained
交
with me
換条
to
件
appease her just lust for
人類
mankind's dream.
禁断の
forbidden
果
fruit
実
that
で
is
ある
the
タイ
time
ムマシンを
machine.
使うという欲望この俺
But she's dancing to the tune of Hyomi Hyoma. Why did I agree to
俺
pay
が
her
猫
price,
娘と
you
の条
ask?
件を受けた理由
That
だ
should
と
be obvious.
そんなもの
Then
決
I
まってい
twist
る
my
だろう
lips into a grin.
すな
My
わち
razor sharp shark teeth are probably glistening right now. Damn, I wish I had shark teeth.
あの猫娘は
That
実
cat girl
験
shall
台
be
な
our
のだ
guinea pig.
何
I'm a monster. What a
と
terrible
は
thing
ひど
to
い
say.
言い草だな
Not that you're wrong exactly.
あながち間違ってはいないのね
Man, she's like, what the fuck? Our DML experiments have reached a standstill. Kitty refuses to become a subject, and Mighty and Tutturu are too dumb to be useful. We managed to experiment on Moeka and Mikako, but we still need more data. Along comes Ferris. She's going to provide me with both an IBM 5100 and new data. 2 birds with 1 stone.
ああ
Right. Ferris thinks she's using us.
実は逆
But it is we who are using her. She's but a moth drawn to my brilliant flame.
では
As planned,
予定通
we
り
are proceeding to the next phase of the experiment. This is the choice of Steins gates. L, Psi, Kongru.
エルプサイコングル
Someone taps me on the shoulder after I put away my phone. Right after that, they blow into my ear.
今誰と電話
Who were
し
you
てたの
talking to, Nia? Ferris is behind me. She must have finished servicing Tutturu while I was still on the phone. No doubt she heard everything.
気づくのが遅かっ
It's too late, Ferris Nyan Yan.
たすでに血の迷惑
You've
は
already
なされ
taken the blood oath. If you break it, ruin will befall you.
お前という人もう
There
逃
is
げる
no
ことは
escape.
叶わんぞ
OK にゃ
Okay, Nya.
んで
So where's the
タイ
time
ムマシン
machine,
はどこに
Nya?
あるのにゃ
She's certainly in a hurry.
タイムマシン
The time machine. Its name is the phone wave, name
電話
subject
レ
to
ンジ
change,
コッ
by
ク
the
ピ
way.
ット呼ぶが
It is in our
そ
lab.
れは我がラボに
This time, we'll make use of the phone wave name subject to change its original function and send the demo by remote control. Kadishi should still be in the lab. I'll leave the setup to her. I asked Ferris where she wants where she wants the email to go. She says she's sending it to her father 10 years ago. I take down his email address. The destination is April 3rd, 2000. It has to be at 8 a.m. that day, so we use an online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in that, 86,168 hours.
ということ
So does that mean it has to keep going for 86,000 seconds?
秒も動かし続けないとダメなの電話レンジちゃん
Won't phone
疲
wave
れ
chain
ちゃ
get
うんじゃない
tired?
かな
いや
It doesn't
実際に
actually
そ
have
の
to
秒
run
数
the
を
entire
動かすわけでは
duration.
ない
Our previous experiments have confirmed that.
放電現象が
The
起き
mail
た
reaches
時
the
点で
past
遅れ
if you
ば
send it as soon as the
過去へ
discharge
届く
begins.
ゆえに
In accordance with
Butterfly
the
code.
butterfly effect, the remaining
残りの
seconds
秒
should
数
be
につい
cancelled
ては
out.
キャンセ
The
ルされる
experiment
はず
never happened. The fact that the email was sent is erased, leaving behind only the mail and the recipient's phone. At least that's what our experiments have shown so far. Now, let's call Kurisu.
Hello.
Hello,
俺だ
it's me. What's
そ
the
ちらの状況を伝え
situation?
ろあのな切りやがった
She hung up on me.
そりゃ切られるっしょ
Of course she
お
did.
かりの電話
Why
の
is
仕
she
方
are
に
the
対
only
応で
ones
き
who
る
can
の
deal
は
with your
多
acting
分
now?
僕とまゆしぐらいじゃね
Again. It's so funny, actually.
Hello.
Hello.
おーい今日
It's Hyobin Kyoma.
無
Don't
言で切る
hang
な
up.
なんだ
Oh,
岡部か
it's Okabe.
てっ
I
き
was
り
sure
い
it
た
was
ず
a
ら電
prank
話だと
call.
思った
こっちの番号は
It
表示され
shows
てい
you
る
my
だろ
number, doesn't it?
いきなり意味不明
You
な
were
こと言わ
talking
れたら
crazy, so I
怖
got
くなって
scared
切
and
るわ
hung
よ
up.
それはつまり
In other words, you fear the insanity of Yomi Kyoma. Well, I suppose you can't be blamed for...
解いたというわけだな。
Yep.
あいつまた来た。また
She
来た
hung
ぞ。
up again. Like I said, we're the only ones who can put up with you.
僕と眉シしか持ってないと
I
何
quickly
度言え
redial.
ば
This is so
ハ
funny.
ロ
Hello.
岡部倫太郎で
This
す
is
けど。
Okabe Rintaro.
電話レンジ
Sorry.
カッコ仮
Could
の
you
設
mess
定
with
を
the
少
phone
しい
wave
じって
name
ほしい
subject
ん
to
です。
change the settings a little? Please.
初めからそう言え
Well,
ば
why
いいの
didn't
よ
you say so?
でも
You
電
going
話レ
to
ンジ
use
使
the
うの
phone wave? I don't want
ブ
to
ラウ
anger
ン
the
管
guy
工房の店
downstairs
長さんに
though.
怒られるのは嫌なんだけど。
これは貴重な実験のため
We're
なのだ
about to perform a critical
わか
experiment,
るか上司よ
understand?
お
Assistant,
前がミスタ
Mr.
ー・ブラウ
Braun
ン
might
に
yell
怒
at
られ
you,
る
but that small sacrifice will bring
ただそれだけの
mankind's
犠牲
dream,
により
the time machine,
タイ
to
ムマシンとい
fruition.
う人類の夢
ほんと。
You're really irresponsible.
you're
You
not.
know that?
で、
Well,
どう設定すれば
what
いい
should I
ん
set
だ
it to? I tell her Paris' dad's mail address, and I have her set the timer.
はい。入力したわよ。
It's ready.
よしご苦労
Alright,
少し待て
thanks. Wait a bit. I turned to Paris.
送る文章は書き終わ
Finish
った
writing what you want to send? I already told her the phone wave now subject to change email address. Paris nods.
どんな内容だ
What did you write?
過去
You
を
sure
変え
it's
るもの
something
な
that'll
のか
change the past?
それ
Well,
は、
what happened to her usual confidence?
恥ずかしい
It's embarrassing,
企業
yeah?
秘密
A
だよ
trade secret, yeah?
秘密だと
A secret?
ふざけるな
Nonsense! This is science!
実験だ
Unless we know what you're sending, we can't verify the
データを
results.
検証できないではないか
何言ってるにゃこれは
What's that
実験
supposed
じゃ
to
なくて
mean?
考
I
古
won't send anything about science, yeah?
セイリスは
Using
実験
the
のため
time
じゃなくて
machine for
自分
myself,
のため
not
にタイムマ
science,
シンを
yeah?
使うのにゃ
That's not fair!
オカリンも人のこと
You're
言え
one
な
to
いけん
talk. Daughter, you horny fool. Are you siding with Ferris? And you call yourself a super haka? Ferris covers her fun with her body. Looks like she plans on hiding it to the bitter end. Should we halt the experiment?
ちょっと
Hey,
岡部
Okabe.
いつ
How
ま
long
で
are you
待
gonna
たせ
make
ん
me
のよ
wait? An impatient Chrissy knocks me through the phone. Don't rush me, damn it.
オカリン
Okarin. It's probably something private, so I don't think you should pry.
詮索するのは良くないと思う
What? Even Mayuri's on Ferris' side? She was like this with Moika too. This is bad. I thought I had Ferris in the palm of my hand. Was I dancing to her tune all along?
岡部
Okabe, if you're not gonna send anything, I'm hanging up.
待て
Wait, fine. Activate the phone wave name subject to change.
電話レンジカッコ
Damn
仮
it,
を
I submitted to the cat
起動
girl.
だ
放電現象
The
始まっ
discharge
た
is starting. I knocked to Ferris after getting Kurisu's report. Ferris puts her finger on the send button and...
ポチッとね
Click, yeah. Yep, there it goes. 420. As the dizziness fades, I exhale slowly and open my eyes. Alright, roll to show me your new form. Man, I wish I knew what kind of mail Ferris sent. First things first, I'm still in her room. When I look out the window, the Akiba sprawl greets me. I scan the room.
それじゃあカード
Okay,
を
card
オープン
open. Oh no, another virus card. Votes respond UFO. Huh? Nihongo de okay.
まだまだ爪が
Not
甘
so
い
fast, Nyan. Aw. You took 3 link cards, right? And I got 3 virus cards, right?
ウイルスカードだよし
Mayashi's in trouble.
絶命なのです。
What are they doing? The three of them are sitting around a table, playing some kind of game.
まだターミナルカ
We
ード
still
があ
have a
るじゃん。
terminal
次の
card.
ターンで
We can
一
turn the
発逆
tables
転
next
狙える
turn.
ってマジで。
Joke about how I came from a chaos monster and the novel starts with a satellite crashing into a building. There hasn't been a single reference to the satellite crashing in a while. Like, we're well beyond that point now, man. Like, I had a feeling you were referring to the chaos mode thing, but like... I'm gonna actually take this minor break to fucking take some fucking medicine so my mouth doesn't make me want to die. Ah. We still have a terminal card. We can turn the tables next turn. Yeah. It was way too late for that. Yeah. Ferris is going to use the terminal card. Virus checker. Yeah. So, which is Mayoshi's last virus card? Yeah. Oh no.
マジパネっすね、フェイリスター。
You're a monster, Ferris-tan. Hey, could you wait 1, no, 2 or 3 turns, yeah? Please, yeah?
2手、3手くらい。フェイリスの真似してもダメにゃ。
Okay. The one where she said that she was bored has disappeared. That's nice. When you gonna stream Chaos Spooky? A good question. P, I'm taking a bottle from the fridge, okay? Have fun with that, Christina. Yeah, not even if you try to copycat Ferris, Nia. No way. Minori puts her fingers to both her eyes as if to mine tears. Anyway, it looks like they're playing Rhina Access Battlers. It happened again, reading Steiner. I'm the only person in this world who keeps his memories after the past changes. Ferris' email worked. Ow. That's why the three of them are now playing a card game instead of waiting for Ferris to press the button. Ferris never even sent the email. If I look at her phone, there won't be any record of it in her sent history. And even if I demand she tell me what she sent, she won't be able to answer, because the very fact that she sent it has been erased. The only trace of the email is in the recipient's phone, namely, Ferris's father's phone 10 years ago. But that 10-year-old mail data was most likely erased long ago, so I don't think we can check. I have to figure out what happened what changed the hard way. Let's start looking for differences. Ooh, Ferris-chan is really strong.
最初はマヨ
My
スに
issue
いい
started
感じだ
out
った
strong,
にゃ
yeah.
素質
You
は
have
あるにゃ
potential, yeah.
でもたとえの
But
試合
don't think
と
I'll
は
go
いえ
easy on
ディ
you
フェンデ
just
ィングチャン
because
ピオン
we're
が負
playing
ける
for
わけに
fun,
もいか
yeah.
ないにゃそれに今度の
Besides,
大
I
会では
promised
絶
Papa
対
that
に
I
優
win
勝
the
する
next
ってパ
tournament,
パとも
you
約
know.
束したのに
I
ゃ
can't lose to anyone
その日
before
まで
then,
誰
yeah.
にも負けられないにゃ
Papa. Ferris nods happily.
もしフェイリスが優
Papa
勝
said
した
that
ら
if Ferris
パパは
won,
仕
he'd
事
take
中で
time
も
off
時間を
work to
作って絶
congratulate
対
me,
に祝
yeah.
福に来てくれるって言ってくれたのにゃ
僕も
I
全
want to
力で祝
congratulate
福
you
したい
too.
わけだ
Are you
が
free that night?
その日の夜は
Oh boy.
空いてるか
夜はパパと
Papa
二
and
人
I are
で
having
食事
dinner
にゃ
that night, yeah?
いそう、
No.
あのね
You know, we
決
should all
勝
go
戦
cheer
は
at the
ラボのみん
finals.
なで応援に行くねありがとにゃ
Thanks, Nya.
決勝の相手って
Isn't your final
バイ
opponent
ラルア
the
タッカ
viral
ーズとかい
attackers
うコン
duo?
ビだったっけ下馬評じゃ
No
ノー
one
マ
had
ーク
heard
だ
of
ったの
them until they
に
defeated
まさか
Ferris
フェ
Ton's
イリスタ
rivals
ンのライバルで
Idiona.
あるイディオンフェイリスタンとイデ
Ferris
ィ
Ton's
オナの
duels
デュエ
with
ルは
the
毎回
Idiona
神
were
がかっ
all
てるか
god
ら
tier,
今
so
回
I
も
was
楽
looking
しみに
forward
して
to
たの
it.
に
他のライネッターの試
I
合は
haven't
全
seen
然見
any
て
other
ないんや
Ryan
け
Eder
ど
matches,
バイラ
but
ル
are
ア
the
タッ
viral
カーズ
attackers
って
really
そ
that
んなに強いの
ferocious?
かにゃ
ま、フェイリスタンの敵
Well,
じ
they're
ゃな
not a
いよ
threat to Ferris
フェイ
Ton.
リスタンは
Ferris
最
Ton is the
強
strongest.
フェイリ
Ferris
スタン
Ton
は
is a
神
goddess.
にゃ
Yeah, stop it,
そこ
yeah.
まで持ち上げられると照れるにゃ
As I listen to their conversation, I feel a strange churning in my gut. Something's not right here. A voice whispers from deep within, deeper than reason. I play the conversation back in my head and soon realize the source of my discomfort. The Ferris I knew had never been to an official Rhinet tournament. And yet now she's about to compete in the tournament finals. Which means she's been going to tournaments for a while. Is this the change that Ferris wanted to make? Considering the recipient was her father, maybe he was strict and wouldn't let her go to tournaments. But is that a reason to change the past? Ferris is only 17 years old. It's not too late for her to start participating in tournaments. If there were an age limit to Rhinet tournaments, that would be one thing. I guess it was just that important to her. At that moment, someone knocks on the door. The door opens halfway and a middle-aged man appears. It's not the butler.
失礼
Excuse
Rumiko,
me, Rumiko.
少しいいか
Do you
ね
have a minute? Papa! Ferris quickly gets up and leaves the room.
ぐは
Whoa.
フェイリスタン
Ferris
のお
Ton's
父様
dad.
か
Shouldn't we say
挨
hello?
拶しておかないとまずくね
フェリスちゃんのパパ
He's
さ
the
ん
CEO, right?
社長さんなんだよね
Ferris soon returns. Then she turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology.
ごめんにゃ
Sorry,
フェイリ
Nya.
スはパパと
Ferris
出
has
か
to
け
go
な
out
く
with
ちゃいけな
Papa,
くなっちゃ
Nya.
ったにゃそれじゃあ
Okay.
マ
I
ユ
guess
シ
we'll
たち
see you
は
later then.
これでバイバイさせてもらうね
But Ferris,
Ferris,
what about my match?
僕とのお
You
手合わ
promised
せ
to
は
give me a hands-on
手
lesson,
取り足
you
取り
know?
ライネット
really
の何
work
た
me
るかを
over.
講義してくれるっていう
Yo,
約
I'd be
束
awake
は
instead of asleep. Amazing. Well, welcome, Nero. It's been a while since I've seen you around, I think. I know, it's nice to see you. How's it going? Do you guys happen to have any ideas for what Ferris might have texted to her dad? Or emailed, rather? Because I do have a pretty solid idea. But I want to hear if you guys have anything in mind first. Pretty sure I did it, yeah.
ええそうですとも
Of course you didn't. I was just making it up.
ダルくん
Daru-kun,
フェリス
you
ち
should
ゃん
have
を困
trouble
ら
Ferris
せたら
charm
ダメ
like
なんだ
that.
よほら
Come on,
オカリ
Okani.
ンの
Let's go back to the lab.
おう
Yeah.
そういえば
You know,
今日も
Kyoma's been
やけに
awfully
静かだっ
quiet,
た
yeah.
な。
Something
ど
wrong,
うかし
yeah?
たのには？
いや
Nothing. I was just looking at
秋葉を高み
Akiba,
から見下ろ
watching
し
the ignorant master scurry about in search of momentary decrease from the pain of existence.
さすがオカリン
That's Okarin
意
for
味
you.
不明なり
That shit crazy. Ferris, her dad, and the butler see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Ferris's dad seems like a cool guy. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be. The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba Station. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods in Akiba. And it looks like the satellite is attracting some as well. Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside and I'm already drenched in sweat. Ferris's air-conditioned apartment was a little slice of heaven. I love air conditioning in the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Anyway, how about some food? I turn around to ask Daru and Mayushi what they think. Mayuri's not there.
Mm.
Where'd
Mayuri wa
Mayuri
doko
go?
に行った
あれ
You're
そうい
right.
えば消えてる
She's gone. Did Darda's handshake activate again? I scan the area. There she is, walking casually towards the station. She's already about 50 meters away. I chase after her.
前売り
Mighty, where are you going? Oh, Karin. Mayushi was thinking about stopping by Nakano Broadway before going home.
中野に
帰るなら帰ると
If you're
なぜ
going
言わんの
home, then why didn't you say so? Sorry. All I could think about was going to
行
Nakano.
かなきゃって考えてたら
マユシの気配を
Mayushi's
消
like
してい
some
なく
kind
な
of
る能
ninja.
力は異
Never
常
noticed she was gone. Irony does this a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Daru said, he never noticed she's gone. So when you turn around to look for her, it's like she vanished into thin air. Stardust's handshake and sneaking fade. Why did her powers have to be so annoying?
そもそも
What business do you
中
have
野
in
に何の
Nakano
用があるの
anyway?
だ
あのね
Well, the Saru Sword
アイ
Dojinshi
ソード
came
の
out
同人誌
yesterday.
が出たんだ
エロ
Porn?
でもね
No, but the illustrator is Koka Yui-san.
王が
I
ユイ
actually
さん
think it's finally time to get serious about
マユシ
costumes
が
again.
久々に本気出さなきゃ
へえ甲賀ユイか
Koga Yui. She was the character designer for last year's Gundam. Man, I wonder what Gundam is supposed to be. Formerly known as Mobile Jacket Gundam, a seminal work of robot anime. First series aired in the late 1970s, and there have been many sequels and spin-offs since. Indeed.
そうだよ
Yep,
僕の分も買っといて
buy me one too.
わかった
Okie dokie.
おいおい
What are
お
you
前
guys
たち何を
talking
言ってい
about?
るんだ
If you want doujinshi,
同人誌
why
な
not go to
虎の穴が目の前にあるでも
It's
な
right over there. Daru and Mayuri stare at me blankly.
目の前って
There.
ど
Where?
こ
いや目の
You
前は
know,
目の前
there. Right over.
あそこに
I follow my pointing finger. Taro no Ano isn't there.
俺
What? I rub my eyes and blink several times. It doesn't help. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I check up and down the street, but no, it's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find the animate either. It's supposed to be right next to Taro no Ano. I said I see electronic stores. Daiichi Kaiden and T21 Minami. Never seen them before in my life. It's like an upgrade from an i5 9600 to an i9 $9,900. That's cool. You should do it. That sounds like a massive upgrade. Actually, I think, speaking of CPU upgrades, I decided to look into, like, if there have even been any rumors. Cheapest is 420. Oop. But, there have been rumors about, well, checking if there have been rumors about, like, the iMacs getting an M2 chip at all, since that just came out. But the answer seems to be no, that there's more rumors that the iMacs will come with the M3 instead. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, especially since I don't really have the money for an iMac anytime soon anyways. Yay, poverty and debt. But I hope I'll have money by the time the M3 iMacs come out, if that's gonna be a thing, because that would be cool. Wait. I remember Mr. Braun saying that Akiba used to have a lot more electronics shops. Many of them closed. I think Daiichi Kaiden and T21 Minami were among them. Where the hell did Toru and Nana and the anime go?
一体どこ行ったのだ。
それはひょっとしてギャ
Have
グで
you
言っ
lost
て
it,
いる
Nan?
のか？
は？
Huh?
秋葉には
There aren't any Doraemanas or animates in Akiba. That's why Maya, she's going to Nakano to buy doujinshi.
中野までどう？
ないって。
What do you mean there
どう
aren't
いうこと
any?
だ。
They were there
昨
yesterday,
日まで
weren't
普通に
they?
あったよな。
What about earlier today? I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Ferris' apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still there.
だからないって。
There's no Moe
そも
stores
そ
in
もそういう
Akiba,
萌えショッ
man.
プ
You know
が
that.
秋葉にあるわけ
Only
ないじゃ
and
ん。
Moe is
萌え
Nakano.
の聖地といえば中野だろ、ジョーコ。
I will ask again. Do you guys happen to have any guesses for what Ferris's D-mail was? Because I do have a pretty solid guess. But once again, I would like to hear from you guys first. And it's okay if you don't have any, just say that.
秋葉の方が
But Akiba is the
萌
holy
えの
land
聖
of
地としては
Moe. The whole
世
world
界規模
knows
で有名で
that.
はないか。
ついに暑さで
Hasn't he
おかしく
finally
なった
gone
か
to
オ
your
カリン。
head, Okarin?
秋葉は
Akiba is
電
an
気がい
electric
い。
town. If
萌
you
えショ
open a
ップ
Moe
ができ
store
ようも
here,
ん
the
なら
electronics
マニア
department
ども
would
が
riot.
暴動を起こすレベルだお。
This feeling again. Dissonance. My memories don't match reality. The past has changed. Part of me knows what has happened. But I still can't help but ask.
万田の家は？
What about Mount Drake?
ないよ。
Nope.
秋葉を？
Akibao?
それは普通にある
Of
し。
course there's an Akibao.
同人誌を
I
売っ
mean
てる秋葉
Akiba
王国のことだ。
Okoku, where they sell dojinshi.
なんぞそれ。
The hell's that?
秋葉王で
They sell
同人
dojinshi
誌が
at
売ってるの。
Akibao?
それはない
Of
わ
course not.
いくらなんでも無理があるわ。
ゲーマーズは？
Gamers?
Ramutada wa?
Ramutada? They shake their heads.
メロンブックスは？
Melon Books?
遊びとして
That's
よ
a。big city. They look confused. So basically, I swallow hard. I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth.
この街の混沌が
Chaos has forsaken this place.
薄らいでいる。
Every last store that sold anime, oroge, or moe goods has disappeared from Akiba. In a final desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to Maid Queen Plus Neon Squared. The maid cafe where Mayuri and Ferris were, which Daru and I frequent. When I hit affiliate, I'll set it as a donor goal. Then I can tax write it off, right? I mean, you can tax write it off even if you're not necessarily making money off of Twitch, as far as I'm aware. But if you'd rather wait till you like get that as a donor goal, that can work too. You can actually set a dono goal already with Ko-fi. That's what I have for my like little donation goal up in the corner. Ko-fi doesn't require you to be a Twitch affiliate at all. So that way you can not have to worry about getting that sooner. But I guess that means you can also count your commissions to me that I still need to work on, hopefully soon. I'm still working on my commission for Hifumi too. But yeah, you can technically use that commission money as a tax write-off too, as a business expense. 420 is a slight bit too much for me. I need other people to buy me things. That's fair, that's fair. Oh, you can also set up a throne. You might be able to add it there so someone can like donate it to you directly, or you can have like people like chip in all together. I should be able to give you a referral link for Thrones so that way you don't have to wait to set that up. You just have to remind me later because I'm gonna forget. In a final desperate attempt. Oh yeah, I started reading that. Yeah, I run to May Queen plus Neon Squared. A maid cafe where Maedi and Ferris work, and which Tutturu and I frequent. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yeah. Just remind me and I can send you links. But upon arriving at the storefront, I'm forced to my knees in abject defeat.
No.
It's gone. It's all gone. It's not just the Moe stores, even the maid cafes have disappeared.
Maeri,
Maedi, you work on May Queen, don't you?
メイクインで働いていたよな。
May Queen? What's that? A potato?
じゃがいも
メイクインニャンニャ
May
ンだ。
Queen plus Neon Squared. You guys stuttered too, but no reaction.
マヨシーがバイトして
Nayashi works on Lemoyne.
ルモアンドだよ
But Lemoyne, I don't know. Remember?
ルモアンヌ。
Lemoyne.
それはメイド
Is
喫
that
茶
a。maid cafe?
ううん
It's just a normal coffee shop.
秋葉には
Is there even a single
メ
maid
イド喫茶
cafe
は
in
一軒もないの
Akiba?
か。
ねえよ
Nah, man.
秋葉に来る人
The
間
people
は
here
そう
hate
いう
mowing
萌えビジネス
businesses.
とか毛
Nobody
嫌い
would
してんだから
go.
誰も寄りつかないって
It's clear now. This has to be the result of Ferris's D-mail. The butterfly effect is at it again. Ferris says she had influence over Akiba's development board. They adopted her plan and embraced the Moai industry. But by sending a D-mail to 2000, the world plan has shifted to one where that never happened. Akiba is still electronics all the way. To think that a single mail could rewrite 10 years of a town's history. Is it okay to change history on a whim like this? I almost feel guilty about it, but since I'm the only one who remembers the original Akiba, nobody can blame me. And it's not like I could change it back. But still, what in the world did Ferris's email say? Third time asking if you guys have any guesses for what Ferris's email said. Because I do want to talk about it. But if you guys aren't interested, then I guess it's not worth talking about. The next morning I go for a stroll through the streets of Akiba. What I discover is that although the chaotic energy familiar to me has receded, Akiba is still Akiba at its core. The few electronics stores that I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they've multiplied. You can still hear their loud theme songs and the cries of salesmen all the way from the sidewalk. Electronics otaku and PC maniacs walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with a tense purpose. There are even cheerful foreigners talking in the sights. The maids and young female otaku have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. I admit it's a relief. Yesterday I heard from Maedi how he met Ferris on this world line. I was wondering since Makui no longer exists. He was at a small ride at the tournament at the toy store in Ikebukuro. He went to cheer on Daughter, but he dropped out because of a stomachache, so Mayu and I ended up taking his place. Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, needless to say, but Mairi says that Ferris was very gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of their beautiful friendship. Our past has changed considerably, but we still ended up with the same close relationship we had on the last world line. Fascinating. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. I've got mail. Yes, you do. We're watching you. 96 PBD. Alright, oh.
なんだこれ
What the hell? Is this a prank? Spam? Why red gelatin? Who's watching me? The organization, of course. That's... What's going on here? I spin around, searching the crowd. A few passers-by look at me strangely. Clearly it's Jala, we're not spam. Stop! I don't care. Something is wrong. Goosebumps break out over my body.
機関か
Is it the organization?
それとも
Certain?
セル
If so, then this mail is just a threat. My pulse skyrockets. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What do I do? Do I tell someone? Who? I can't involve anyone. It's a prank. It has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me. Erase us. Should I call the police? No, not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... Thoughts spin inside my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. For now, I write that mail off as a prank. It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon. But Mayuri, Kurisu, and Lukako are already at the lab when I return. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice.
お盆休み期間の日曜
It's
日だという
Sunday,
のに
Obon weekend. What
ず
are
い
you
ぶん
doing
暇
here,
そうだ
lab
な
girls?
ラボメンガールズよ
Obon. A Japanese holiday during which people return to their hometown to see parents and relatives. This includes paying respect to family members who have passed away by visiting and cleaning their graves. I see. Pardon the intrusion, Okabe-san. Good morning, Okabe. The two cute high school girls wave to me in greeting. By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy. No! Don't say that. Likako is valid. In any case, the sight warms my heart. Or would, if not for a certain assistant who keeps giving me a bored look before going back to reading.
何をしているのだ
What are you doing? Oh, this is cute. Mayuri and Likako are sitting next to each other on the sofa, reading a book together. Looks like a cosplay photo album. Yesterday I went to Nakano to buy doujinshi, remember? While I was there, I found a photo album of a super cute cosplayer. So I splurged on it. Look, Luka-chan. This is the costume of Sedona from Blood Toon. It's so detailed and cute. The popular TV anime based on the manga 26 episodes were broadcast last year. The main heroine, Seria Oracle, is especially popular among anime otaku. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be referencing at all, to be honest. It is. I see. Should only get to Lukako as part of his re-education. To think that he was so reluctant to get involved in cosplay. Looks like Mayuri's persistence has paid off. Actually, judging by his obvious interest in the photo album, maybe he was always interested in cosplay. Just too shy to cosplay himself. Take a look, Chris-chan. It's amazing. I'm okay. Looks like Kurisu's not interested in the photo album. She just gives a cold Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn it. This is no time to be showing off your intelligence. You're gonna make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. Or so I thought, but Mayuri doesn't seem to mind, so I stay out of it. Wow, look at these swimsuits. So much skin. She's got a great figure like a graver idol. Must be nice. Nice. The swimsuits? I don't have that great a figure. Don't worry, Uka-chan. I'm sure you'll make our big friends breathe hard. Hey now, Mayuri, what are you saying? It's like you're referring to Tutturu with that remark. And, plenty of people like flat chests, so even if you don't have breasts, you should still have some confidence in yourself. No boobs, only eyes. I'm not gonna try to reproduce that. Kirisu starts choking on her coffee. You know how she feels. I almost did a spit take with my soda. Mayuri's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks a certain element of persuasion. I know. Let's call me Ma's over. Let's all go on a trip to the beach. She's been making costumes all summer. I haven't had any time to play at all. Looking it up, it looks like Blood Chain is a Tolovary reference. Ooh. I honestly have been wanting to watch Tolovary, but I never got around to it. What do you think, guys? A Labman beach trip. Oh boy, we're approaching the beach episode, maybe. Why bonk? Are you bonking the characters or are you bonking me? All of the Labmens? Two Lovedo and Two Lovedo Darkness are on a high dive. They used to be on Crunchyroll as far as I'm aware. I wonder... I guess that's changed, huh? Why me? I didn't do shit, Nero.
I
can't go. I
もう
have
少
to
しし
go
たら
back to
アメリカ
America
に帰
soon.
らなきゃ。
And I haven't even started
荷造りも
packing
まだして
yet.
ないから。そんな
They might
余
be
裕
on
は
both
ない。
services, to be honest. I'm not sure about that. Like, it could be as simple as the Crunchyroll lost the rights to it and High Dive picked them up or something. Because I have noticed High Dive has a lot more, like, recent anime. I don't remember seeing it on Crunchyroll, how to watch it on Kiss Anime. I'm pretty sure I've seen it on Crunchyroll before. But you know, how rights work, sort of. They don't always last. It's in fact not on Crunchyroll, but it's def on High Dive. Well, this is why I'm using past tense. Like, I'm pretty sure it once was on Crunchyroll, and if not Funimation, it's the same difference at this point. But I'm pretty sure I've seen it on Crunchyroll. Yes, I can see you're in a rush. But you don't even have the time to lounge around and read. I'm saying it never was. I'm pretty sure I've seen it on the stuff. So, I don't know what to tell you. Kirisu snaps her book shut and glares at me.
だったらはっきり言わ
Fine,
せて
I'll
も
be
らう。
blunt. There's no way I'm
変態野郎
swimming
2
with
人と
you
一緒に
two
海水浴
perverts
なんて
like
言っ
you.
てられるか。女子メンバー限定
If
と
it's
いう
just
な
the
ら
girl members,
喜
I'll
んで
happily
参加させて
go.
もらうわ。
That's fair. Be honest, Christina. You just don't want me to see the Mongolian spot on your butt. What's that supposed to mean? The bluish birthmark commonly found on Asian children usually disappears by the age of 5. At 8?
男子に見られたくないので一緒には行けま。
蒙古藩なんてな
I
いわ
don't have a
よ。
Mongolian spot.
そもそも女子メンバー
Anyway,
限
it
定
was
なら
just the
ば、
girl members.
そこの
Then
ル
that
カ子も
doesn't
無理ではないか。
then doesn't that rule out Lukako?
何それ。
What's that
どういう
supposed to
意味？
mean?
この前わざわざ
Didn't
教
we
えて
tell
や
you
っただろ。
earlier?
ル
Lukako
カ
is
子
a
は
bona
正
fide
真正銘
guy.
の男だとな。
My declaration of the truth freezes the air instantly. Huh? There's something off about the reaction. Yeah, it's kind of like you're being a transphobic shithead.
最悪ねあんた。
You're the worst.
女
Where
の
do
子に
you
向か
get
って
off
男
calling
呼ば
her
わ
a
りなんて。
guy?
そうだよ。
Yeah, Okarin.
おかり
That's a terrible thing to
そうい
say.
うこと言うのはね、マユシ好きじゃん。
Even Mayuri condemns me. Nikako, meanwhile, turns pale and hangs his head, so I can't see his face. Is he crying? Normally he'd get depressed and say something about how embarrassed he'd be to wear a swimsuit, but he wouldn't start crying.
クリスティーナ。
Christina, I
Oh my
understand your
God.
desire to deny the
現実
truth.
から目を
It's
背けた
difficult
く
to
なる
imagine
の
that
は
a
わか
guy
る。
could ever be so cute, but
ルカ子は男でありながら、
wait, time
とても
travel shenanigans. Is she even
可憐だからな。
necessarily trans in this instance? I mean, I don't know. We don't know more than Rintaro knows at this point. But that doesn't change the fact his statement is transphobic because he knows that Lukako identifies as female regardless of what equipment he was given at birth. She was, rather.
岡部。
Uncle Bay. Kineshi advances on me with a stern glare.
私にへんてこなあだ名を
If you
つける
want
ぐら
to
いなら
give me
冗談で
stupid
済むからい
nicknames,
いけ
that's
ど。
fine. I
い
mean,
や、
it's not,
本当は良く
but...
ないが。
Oh yeah, I'd totally duck him for that shit if I were there. Oh yeah. Definitely.
今のあんたの言い草は
What you
冗
said
談
just
にな
now
って
is
ない。
below the belt. Heh.
他人を傷つけるよ
I
うなや
didn't
つじゃない
take
と
you
思
for
っ
the
てた
kind
け
of
ど、
guy who thinks it's funny
違
to
った
hurt
みたい
people's
ね。
feelings, but I guess I was
今のあん
wrong.
たは
You're a
本
real
気で最
jerk,
低よ。
Okabe.
え
Huh? What did I do to deserve this tongue lashing? Being a transphobic dickhead.
謝りなさい。今
Apologize.
すぐ漆原
Apologize
さん
to
に謝りなさ
Urishibara-san
い。
right now. I hate how funny that was considering how serious this is. Yeah. Oh well.
いやいや、
Wait a
謝
second.
るも何
You don't
も
have to apologize for
俺は
anything.
真実しか
I
言っ
just
てな
said the truth.
いいんです
It's okay. Nikoko gets up from the sofa. His head is still hanging, and his voice is barely audible.
僕
So, that's how
岡部さん
Okabe
に
sees me.
そういう風に見られてたんですね。
いやいやいや、
No, 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 no.
そういう風
No,
では
that's not how I see you,
Lukako.
Lukako.
お
You're
前
not
は
your
男だろ。
member? Are you denying
それとも
reli-
お前
reality
まで現
too?
実逃避に走ったか。
現実逃避してるの
You're the
はあ
one
んただ
denying
ろうが。
reality.
そうだよ。
That's right.
ルカちゃん
Luka-chan's a
は
girl,
女の子なの
Okarin.
に
You're
オカリ
terrible.
ンひどいよ。
というかマユリよ、
Mayuri.
なぜお前は
When
急
you
に
start
ルカ子へ
calling
の呼び
Lukako
方を
Luka-chan
ル
instead
カ
of
君からルカちゃ
Luka-kun?
んに変えた。
岡部。
Cut
い
it
つまで
out
続
already,
ける気？
Okabe. She's a
彼女は
girl.
女の子よ。
Mayuri nods in agreement. Huh? What's going on here? Is this some kind of prank? I'm going home.
帰ります。
Lukako tries to slip by me out of the lab. I grab his hand to stop him from leaving.
待てルカ
Hold
子
it, Lukako.
俺を
You
担
can't
ぐのは
fool
よ
me.
せ。
You're as much as a man as I am, and I know how to prove
な
it.
ぜならここに。
Yeah, Dai was right about this part being uncomfortable, huh? Damn. Eek. That's... yeah. I pin Lukako's arms and reach for his package. Let's see what you're hiding down. Nothing.
Oh?
Oh? You! Valid reactions.
おおおおお
Oh.
え
Huh?
あれ
What?
なん
What?
で
I feel around somewhere. Stop. What? Oh, don't. Oh, God, stop, please. Stop. Nothing. Nada. It should be there. How do you know? You literally. Never mind. I mean, he's a guy, isn't he? Stop. An electric current runs through my brain. No way. Yes way. So that's what happened.
ルカ子
Nikoko,
お前
you. The email that I thought had failed was actually a success. You're a girl?
女なのか
最初から
That's
そ
what
う
we've
言
been
ったよ
saying. A half second later, Kurisu cracks me over the head with her heavy textbook. As she fucking should, man. Yeah. Yeah. When my vision clears, Lukako is crying. Surprised she let him off that easy. Honestly, yeah. Mayuri is rubbing her back comfortingly. Kurisu, meanwhile, is glaring down at me like I'm something she scraped off the bottom of her shoe. Yeah. Dada, who arrived a moment ago, is in the corner, trying not to laugh. That's fair. Honestly, I can't blame him. Good. Righteous high school girl mistake makes perverted college guy beg for forgiveness. If I had to put a title to the scene, that's what it would be. The top of my head is throbbing. Good. Most likely because Kurisu wiped out 100 million of my precious neurons, envied by scientists the world over. I put a moist towel to my head. Something scraped off her shoe would be an appropriate improvement at this point. Yeah.
一度あんたの頭を切り開いて脳だけ取り
I
出して
guess that's the point,
よ
though.
く
Yeah.
洗浄してやりたい気分よ
I want to vivisect your skull and remove your brain for a good washing. Good. Do it.
できればそのまま体に戻
Then
さ
I'll
ず
submerge it
培
in
養
culture
液の
fluid
中
so
に
you
ぶ
can
ち
never
込
do
んで
anything like that
一生
again.
あんなハレンチな真似できないようにもしてやりたいとにかく
Anyway.
警察に
Just be
突き出されない
thankful I
だけ
haven't reported you
あ
to
り
the
がたいと思いなさい
police. Yeah.
はい
Yes, ma'am.
すいませ
I'm
ん
sorry. Man, that was dumb. What I'd miss? Something that I wish I could have avoided experiencing myself, to be honest. So you're lucky in that regard, Catman. But put simply, the email that Luca had sent to her mom worked in changing her sex. Yay. New bottom surgery just dropped. Interesting, yeah. I didn't think it would be gone. Nikako has become a girl. Something only slightly more tasteful than that scene from Ace Ventura. I can't read. I don't know what that scene is, though. Her face hasn't changed, and she's flat as a board, but she's definitely a girl. Can I just say that Luca is a girl even before this? Anyways. And only because the transphobe in this case is rightfully framed as a bad person. I mean, I have been calling him transphobic, but I'm actually not 100% sure if that's necessarily the case. Because, like, they pretty quickly went into the experiment of attempting to change Luca's assigned gender at birth instead of, like, going over the hurdle to figure out who would actually be supportive of them, like, actually socially transitioning despite the wrong equipment, per se. So, I can't fully say, and it could just be simple ignorance and not knowing any better, because even though Luca did say that she wants to be a girl, it doesn't necessarily mean that she wants to necessarily be, referred to as a girl. There we go. I like how time travel shenanigans aside, Okabe clearly has no idea what the fuck a tuck is. I mean, I feel like he would have still felt something different with a tuck compared to not. But I don't know. Anyways. I guess that ridiculous superstition was true. If you eat vegetables, you'll have a girl. Does this count as a scientific breakthrough? No, because it's likely just fucking butterfly effect, you idiot. Anyway, I better apologize to Lukako. No fucking shit. I hope he doesn't get PTSD because some pervert, me, groped her. I mean, she's a 17-year-old girl now, and she was shy to begin with. You know, that definitely gave her PTSD, like... That was fucking traumatic, you dumbass. I am curious what the tip has to say, though. Short for post-traumatic stress disorder from DSM-4, the 4th edition of Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, published by the American Psychiatric Association in 1994. A mental disorder inducing various stress symptoms caused by the shock of an accident, disaster, or crime. Trauma. Symptoms include emotional instability, insomnia, confusion, and flashback memories. Diagnostic symptoms continue for over a month. Should have apologized before thinking of doing that. Honestly, yeah. I'll need to be as gentle as humanly possible from now on. No fucking shit. You should have... Whatever. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never spoke to me again. You know what? At least he's aware that he fucked up, so I'll give him that much credit. I have no one but myself to blame. I'll just have to accept the consequences.
Anyway, why the hell made you think that Urashibara-san was a boy? As I already explained, we changed the past. Mikako was a guy, but he wanted to be a girl. So we sent a D-mail to make his wish come true, and it worked. I knew that world line had changed. My magic eye, reading Steiner, saw the shift in time. Like I said, marginally better than the Ace Ventura scene, because the transphobic shit is rightfully framed as bad. Yeah, I still don't know anything about the other thing you're comparing this to, though. So... But I chose to believe my mundane senses instead. I should have had more faith in my powers. I won't make that mistake again. Kurisu calmly readies her book above her head. Want some more? Do it. Don't even ask. Do it anyways. I'm telling the truth. You have to believe me. I can explain the phenomena logically. When we sent the email, we changed the past. And all of history changed as a result. My brain perceived that change. I leaped to my feet, overcome with excitement. Out of all mankind, I alone could perceive changes in causality. I'm this world's observer. I look around, expecting to see awe on their faces. Sit down before I hit you again. Please just hit him again. I do as I'm told.
わからないのか。
Don't you
観測者
understand? I'm the
すなわち
observer, the one who
量
opens
子
the
力学
box
的に
holding
言うところの
Schrodinger's
シ
cat.
ュレディンガ
I know what it is, but I'd like to see what the tips have to say. Oh my. A thought experiment proposed by physicist Erwin Schrödinger. Schrödinger intended it as a paradox that would refute quantum theory, but has since been proven to not be a paradox. It is often referenced in fiction as an example of the complexities of quantum mechanics. A cat is placed inside a box. The box also contains a vial of poisonous gas and a sample of some radioactive substance. If the radioactive substance emits an alpha particle, it sets off a sensor, releasing the poisonous gas and killing the cat. Assume the radioactive substance has a 50% chance of emitting one alpha particle per hour. After 1 hour, you open the box. The cat has a 50-50 chance of being alive or dead. The question is, was the cat alive or dead when you found it? According to Einstein, your observation of the cat's condition is irrelevant. The cat was either alive or dead before you opened the box. Yeah. Maui.
の猫の実験における箱を開ける人なのだぞ。
シュレディン
Schrödinger? No. Mayuri.
うわ
Schrodinger's cat
出
again.
たよシュレディンガー。日本人のシ
The
ュレディン
Japanese
ガー
can't
好
get
きは
enough
異
for
常。
that cat.
あんたも日本人
You're
だろ。
Japanese too.
もううんざりって感じ
I've
っすわ。
had enough of Schrodinger things.
猫が可
I
愛
do
いのは
admit that
認める
kitties
が
are
な。
cute though. Why is it spelled like that? Why is it in the tips? The word kitten, neko, corrupted for cuteness, used by cat lovers all over the internet. Okay, I should have expected that. Oh, also nukel. That's actually really cute. Gah. Daughter's absolutely right. Whenever an anime wants to use quantum mechanics, the characters always talk about Schrodinger's cat.
とにかく俺はそういう特殊な力を
Anyway,
宿
my
す
magic
魔
eye
眼を
has
持
the
っている。
power to perceive changes in the world line.
リーディングシュタイナーと呼ぶことに
This
ついて
power is called Reading Steiner, as I've
以前説明した通りだ。
explained.
そのリー
And
デ
I
ィング
told
し
you
たい
that
な
name
っ
was
て名前
stupid, remember?
バカっぽいからやめろ。いかにも和製英語っ
It's
て感じ
English, like something from a
漫画の
kid's
必殺技みたい
manga. Schrodinger's cat, also known as scientist, please stop trying to do philosophy, thanks. Yeah, that's that too, huh?
文法としては破綻してるし、シュタイナーがシュタインのことなら前半は英語で後半はドイツ語とかむ
Not
ちゃ
to
くちゃだ。
mention it's a grammatical mess. And there's also the fact that it's half German. So no consistency there either. It's stupid.
ちなみにこれは
The same goes for that
Steins Gate
Steins Gate
だっけ？
thing you're always talking
それにも
about.
言える。
Looks like you still got the Mongolian spot
ま
on
だ
your
まだ
butt.
全
Yeah,
部の蒙古藩が
Christina.
取れぬよ。ネーミングは五感
Names are all
が
about
全て。
feeling. My creativity, comparable to the
Leonardo da
great
Vinci
Da
にも
Vinci
被験する
himself,
俺の想像
cannot be held by the shackles of
文
grammar.
法などというつまらない決まり事に縛られたりはしないのだ。
Yeah, she hits me again. I'm seeing stars. I'm seeing stars. I can't read.
少しは反省
Show a
し
little
ろ。
remorse, huh?
すいません。
I'm sorry. Nikoko is still crying. Yeah. Yeah. As punishment, I spent the next 30 minutes on my knees under Kurisu's watchful eye. Good. If I slouch for a second, I get the corner of her book. I accept being told, die, pervert, if it were coming from Lukako. But why the hell is Kurisu butting in? I didn't do anything to her. You didn't have... Whatever. Does she think she's one of those class president characters? I mean, she would be if this was in a high school setting. Anyway, I flee to the lab as soon as my punishment is over. The silent pressure... I flee the lab as soon as the punishment is over. The silent pressure from the girls is just too much to bear. I step into the sun and stretch. My legs are numb from the kneeling, so I can barely stand straight. At that moment, the Braun Tube workshop doors opens, and out comes Part-Time Warrior. Alright, time for sleep. Have a good rest of your stream. Well, thank you so much for popping in and giving me a raid. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have some good sleeps. You said you're going to be streaming a lot tomorrow, right? I'll try to catch your streams whenever I can. Yes.
Our eyes meet.
おーす。
Sup. She's less energetic than usual.
なんでそんなふにゃふにゃし
Why
て
are
ん
you so
の？
wobbly?
こういう体操があ
A
る
new
のだ。
exercise.
ふーん、
Huh.
知らなかったな。
Never heard of it. Suzuha answers listlessly as she sits down on the bench. When she aimlessly gazes skyward, I follow suit. Huge clouds are slowly swallowing the blue. A helicopter flies overhead. I can hear its propeller slicing the air.
絶好のサイクリング
Perfect
日和だ
weather
ね。
for cycling.
そ
Really?
うか？
But it's so damn hot. How can you exercise on a day like this? I'd rather drink hot coffee in a well-air-conditioned room while browsing the internet. Now that's a luxurious way to spend summer break. If only the lab had air conditioning.
あのさ、
Hey,
ちょっとサ
and
イク
for
リ
a
ング
little
しない？
cycling? Seriously? She has to be joking.
チャーリーは1台しか
Your
ない
bike
だろう
only
か。
has one seat.
二人乗りすればいい
One
じゃ
of
ん。
us can sit on the back.
バイトを放り出していいのか？
Don't you have work to do? Suzuha pops into the store. She's back in less than a minute.
許可取ってきた。
I got
ど
permission.
うせ客なん
It's
て
not like
来
we'll
ない
have
し。
customers anyway. I try to think of an excuse to refuse, but nothing comes. Huff. Huff. I'm a mad scientist, not a mad cyclist. So why am I doing the pedaling?
俺がお前を後ろに乗せて。
その昔、
What
アリ
message?
ストテレスも言いました。時間は運動の数で
Do you
ある
want to be a trap too? There's nothing to be ashamed of. I think cross-playing is wonderful. You have Hayashi's full support. That's funny. Long ago, Aristotle said, time is just the measure of motion.
だから運動した方が
So
いい
put
よ。
those pedals in motion. That doesn't make sense. I'm exhausted. Barely made it to the station. I'd die if I went another walk. This was a terrible idea. I should have known better. I get off the bicycle and sit against the station wall. Suzuha sets the bike against the wall and crouches next to me. Sitting on the ground is undignified for a man of my stature, but no matter. I just need a few moments to catch my breath. I watch the crowds of people move past. Nearly all of them are men. Here and there, I see people carrying large boxes, most likely PC parts or appliances. There is an anime poster in sight. When Akiba changed, so did the people who visited it. This atmosphere. It's kind of retro. It's the Akiba I've only seen in pictures. Akiba at the end of the 20th century. Electric town in its purest form. Has risen from the ashes of the past. The only one who knows it is me.
私さ、
You know, Suzuha Millers.
東京に来たのは
It's only been 10 days since I arrived in Tokyo. Huh, I didn't know that.
夏休みを利用した観光
Vacation? No, that can't be
で
right.
はないよな。
お父さんを捜索するた
I'm
め。
hunting for my father. That's a strange way to put it.
蒸発でもしたのか？
Did he run away? I meant it as a joke, but Suzuha looks so serious. I hope I didn't screw up again.
もう何年も会ってなくて、
I haven't seen him in years,
この
but I
町
know
にい
he's
るの
in
は
this
分かってる
town.
んだけどさ。
そうなのか。
No. But then why are you working downstairs?
ならば、バイトなどしている場合ではないのだ。
Suzuha works at the Braun Tube workshop from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. I doubt that leaves much time to search.
当てがない。
Honestly, I don't have a clue where to begin.
警察に
Have you
捜
talked
索
to
願
the
いを出した
police?
のか？
ううん。
No.
だったら出すべきだ
Then
ろ。
shouldn't you? Or you could hire a private investigator or something.
金があるなら
Funny.
更新所に頼むとか。
そんな予算はないん
I
だ。
don't have the resources.
それに
Besides,
いろい
there
ろ事情
are
があるんだよ。
issues.
たださ、
I only have one
一回だけ
chance,
チャンスはあるんだ。そのチャンスが
and that chance is tomorrow.
明
I know that tomorrow
日ある
he
場
might
所
appear
に
in
現
a
れる
certain
かもしれなくて。
place. A certain place. It has a rather ominous ring to it. Could her father be some kind of fugitive? I stay silent, unable to think of a response.
そのチャンスを逃したら
If I miss that chance, then I'll have to
私も
leave.
このま
離れると
By leave, you mean go
は地
back
元に
home?
帰るのか。
行かなきゃいけないところがあるからさ。
I have a parallel
私も
priority
多忙なわけよ。
engagement. What?
もともと
I've already made up
明日会
my
えなか
mind.
ったら
I
諦め
don't
るつ
find
も
him
りだった
tomorrow,
し。
I'll give up.
不安なのだ
You're worried, aren't you?
な。わかるぞ。
You understand that feeling. You're alone, searching for
誰
your
も知
father
ら
in
ない
an
この街
unfamiliar
で
town.
た
It
っ
can't
た
be
一人
easy.
で父親を不安な気持ちを紛らわ
You
す
hoped
た
that
め
talking to someone would help.
誰
That's
か
why
に
you
相
sought
談
out
した
the
いわけ
most
だ。
reliable person around. Me.
そしてだが残念だ。
Alas, poor time warrior. You made a
俺
grave
のよう
mistake.
な狂
For
気
I'm
の
the
マッドサイ
same
エン
mad
ティストに頼
scientist,
ったのが
Hyomin
お前
Kyoma.
の運の尽きだ。
は
You shall be my next guinea pig.
あ、実験台っ
Guinea
て
pig?
決まっている。
You know what I'm talking about.
時間を
Female,
遡るこ
the
とがで
greatest
きる
discovery in the history of
人類科学
science.
の夢。
I've already explained to you to Suzuha before.
お前には
You shall be the subject of our next experiments.
どうする
What are
の
you gonna do? Suzuha takes a step back. She finally realizes the danger she's in.
何
Dude,
簡単なことだ
simple. I need more data. I'll do
俺は
anything to obtain it.
D メールお前に
You're going to
過去
change
を
the
変えて
past.
もらうのだ
You can change it however you like.
もっと
Only I will know the
その
difference.
変えた過去非道だと思うの
If you think that's cruel, then do as you please. But know that you're already caught in my web. You cannot escape.
もはや俺そうだ
Fear
いい
not.
ことに
I know
ついた
exactly what you should write in your Gmail. Listen well.
いい
You're gonna send this to your father before he disappeared.
娘を置いていく
Don't
な
abandon your daughter.
気に入ってさ。
You're a nice guy. You know that?
な
What?
なんか
I think talking to you really did help.
楽になった。
お前
Are you trying to insult me? I'm not a nice guy. I'm a mad scientist who experiments on
実
women
験
and
のことしか
children.
考えていない分かったならば
Now tell me your father's email
お前の
address.
父親の携帯アドレス
If you
教えろ
don't,
俺の右腕が火を
then I
吹く
shall unleash the power of my right arm. Once it's
封印が解かれ
unsealed,
た右
not
腕を
even
俺
I
の制
can
御できる
control it. You may not survive.
お前の
Consider
命を保証
yourself
できん
warned.
と
ごめん。
Sorry,
無理なんだ。
I can't.
あくまで逆らうのか
You dare defy me?
父さんの携帯の番号もメールアドも
I don't know his email address or his phone number.
Huh?
Oh,
そう
well, that's a letdown.
まあだからこ
That's
そ
why tomorrow's my
明日に
only
かけてるわけで
chance.
さ。
Thanks for caring,
心
though.
配してくれてサンキュー。
心配などしていない
I don't care. We're
実
just
験台
disappointed I
にでき
couldn't
なくてがっかりしているだけ
experiment
だ
on
でもすごいね。
you. Anyway,
メールを過去
you
に
can send
送
an
れる
email
なん
to
て
the past?
人類
That's
初のタイ
amazing.
ムマシンじゃん。
First time machine ever.
すごい
Of
のは
course
当
it's
然だろ
amazing. I'm Hyomi
なぜなら
Hyoma.
お
アップグレードの予定
Any
は
plans to upgrade it?
アップグレード
Upgrade
そのタイムマシンのアップグレ
it? You
ード
know, like sending people to
例え
the
ば
past or
人そ
something.
のものを送る。
検討中だ
We're working on it. No ideas yet, though.
だったらさ、
Then let me
作
give
る
you
前
one
に
word
一
of
つ忠
advice.
告。マキセ・クリスは
You should leave
仲間
Makase
から外した
Kurisu
方
out
が
of
いい。
it.
そういえばお前
What do you have against
あ
her?
いつのことを
anyway?
やけに嫌っていたな
さてと、
Well,
そろ
better
そろ
get back
工
to the
房に戻ら
workshop.
なくちゃ。30分休憩をもら
I
った
only
だけ
got a
だから
30-minute
さ、
break. I'll get in
そろそ
trouble
ろ
if I
帰ん
don't
ない
get
と
back soon.
怒られちゃうよ。
stop Suzuha as she gets on the bike.
明日は
Come to the lab tomorrow. Whether you meet
父
your
親と
father
会
or
えても会え
not.
なくても
なんで？
Why?
お前の昇進を利用
So I
して
can use your grief to power my time machine.
さすがマッ
You
ドサイ
really are
エ
a
ン
mad
ティスト。
scientist.
悪逆非
So
道だね。
evil.
もし父さんと会えたな
If
ら
I meet my father, I'll stop by. Then we can do a gun
祝福をあ
salute.
げてよね。
She laughs happily. Then she starts pedaling, leaving me behind.
ちょ待て
Hey,
俺
wait.
も乗せていけ
Let me on. Hey! Suzuha doesn't wait, leaving me with no choice but to run back to the lab. Beautiful.
これより作戦名エルドフリームニルの概要について説明する
Wait. Something from Daru. Giving it straight. I have a thing today, so I'll pass on the meeting. Oh. Eureka! Going to infiltrate now. What should I do? I'm so nervous. I can't see my own heart like peeking through frosted glass. Wish me luck. Over and out. Amazing. I should now brief you on Operation Eldhumir. I definitely butchered that. In Norse mythology, the cauldron used to cook for the gods. I see. The only lab mems here today are Mayuri, Kurisu, and Nikako. I couldn't get a hold of Ferris or Moeka. They must be busy. Doru, meanwhile, gave me some crap about having things to do. I was prepared for Lukako to refuse my invitation, but since she's here, I guess she's forgiven me. For now. At least. Maybe just enough to move on? I don't think you did anything particularly forgivable, ever.
お前たちにはこれから宴会用の買い出しに行ってもらう
I want you guys to get ready for a party. I explained to the lab members what Suzuha told me yesterday.
あんたは何するの？
And what are you going to do?
俺か
Me?
俺はこれか
You're
ら
gonna
のバイ
follow
ト
that
選手を尾
part-time
行し
warrior and report back as the
状況
situation
を逐一
changes.
報告
やめなさいよ、悪趣味だ
Don't
な。
you dare.
親子
Why are you
水
being
入ら
a
ずに
robot
さ
with
せ
your
てやれ。
father?
いち
You
いち
shouldn't
突っ
be
かか
so
るなク
quick
リス
to
ティ
reject my plans,
お
Christina.
前は人
You
間
don't
の心理と
understand
い
the
うものを理解
intricacies
してい
of
な
the
い
human psyche.
人というのは
Now that you
そうや
rejected
って
my
一
plan,
周され
there's
る
no
と
way I'm
意
not
地でも
going
自ら
through
の意
with
志を
it.
通したく
You
な
have
ってしまうのだ
underestimated my pride.
独善的すぎ。
Get over yourself.
そもそもクリスティーナ
Besides, Christina,
お前と
you
バイト
and
選
she
手
are
は対立して
enemies,
いたは
are
ず
you
だ
not? You protect her from me while
にも
plotting her
かかわらず
demise?
そ
That
の
makes
よ
you
う
a
な気遣いを
hypocrite.
するとは
あんたの行動が
You
人と
just
して
don't have
ダメすぎ
standards,
るんだ
that's
ろ。
all.
そうだよ。
She's right. I don't think you should bother her, Okarin.
よくないと思うな。
Even during the strategy meeting, Mayuri keeps working on her costume. Lukako hasn't agreed to wear it yet, but Mayuri's enthusiasm remains strong.
それよりも
No matter what happens, we need to give her a warm welcome. We'll do anything to help make this party super
そ
special.
のためにでも僕
Actually,
その鈴
I
葉さんという
haven't
人と
met this
会ったことない
Suzuha-san.
んですけど鈴さんはね
Suzu-san's really
とてもい
nice.
い人
I'm
だ
sure
か
we
ら
get along with her
ゆ
too.
かちゃんもすぐに仲良くなるいい人ね
Nice.
とにかく俺はこれから
Anyway,
尾
I'm
行
going to tell her now. You guys.
だからダ
No,
メだっつ
get
っ
it
て
through
ん
your
でしょ
thick skull. Damn it. Assistant. How dare you give me
指図をす
orders?
るな
In the end, I can't get permission to tell Suzuha.
逃げたら承
Don't
知
even
し
think
ないか
about
ら
running
な
off somewhere. Kurisu is forcing me to help her with her shopping. With the shopping, there's no way out. Damn it. Kurisu really is turning into a class president character. At this rate, she might take over the lab. Wait, could this be what Suzuha was warning me about? Nah.
Anyway, time to get my head in the game. We must prepare for the Last Supper, Operation El Tirania. The Last Supper refers to our party for Suzuha. In the event she reunites with her father, we'll just celebrate normally. In other words, it'll be her last supper in Tokyo. However, if she doesn't reunite with her father, we'll kidnap her and force her to participate in our experiments. Sacrifices must be made if we're going to perfect D-mail technology. In that case, it'll be the Last Supper on this rogue line. The lab's budget, most of which comes out of my pocket, is tight, but it's okay to party every once in a while. There's no such thing as low risk, high return. High risk, high return. That is how a mad scientist operates. Mwahaha. I can already taste Suzuha's despair. Huh? A red hair, isn't that? I followed Kurisu's finger to see Daru emerge from the Dobashi camera.
見つけたぞダル
29Q. Cat's paws are made of warmth and joy. Sorry I couldn't come today, yeah? Aw, that's cute. Found you, Daru. Huh? Ah. Yeah. I grabbed his collar to stop him from escaping.
お前
Why didn't you
俺の
respond
招
to
集
my
に応じない
summons?
とはどういうつもりだ
だから用
Like
事
I
があるっ
said,
て
I've
言っ
got
てんじゃん
something to do.
用事とは
Which is an offline meet.
話にならんな
Inexcusably.
いやちょっと聞
Wait,
いて
just
く
listen
れ
a
よ
sec.
オフ会と
Your offline meet. We're a party with food handmade by our very own lab girls.
お前は
Choose
ど
one.
ちらを選ぶ
手作り
Handmade by girls.
一つ確認し
One
たい
question.
そこに
Will Ferris
レ
Todd
イ
be
リスさ
there?
んはいますか
Before Kurisu can answer that, I whispered to Daru. Naturally. Ferris is a lab member too.
そうどう
Damn
して
it.
バッティング
Why
す
do
るんだ
they
よ
have to be on the same day?
せめて
Can't it wait
明
until
日にしてく
tomorrow?
れれば
What will it be? The time to choose is now.
お前自
レイリスさんの手
I
料理
want to eat Ferris Dunn's home cooking.
オフ会を諦
If you give up the offline meet, then that settles it.
諦める
I
僕
give
はオ
up,
フ会を
I
諦
give
め
up
る
the
ぞ
offline meet. Daru surrenders all too quickly. When we return to the lab, Mayuri and Lukako are already starting preparations.
あれれ
Huh?
ダル
Daru-kun's here too.
フェリスタンはフ
What
ェリ
about
スタンはいずこに
Where is she? The fucking music. Yeah.
橋田
You've been
あんた
tricked.
騙されてるわよフェリスちゃんは
Ferris-chan said she
来られ
couldn't
ないって
come.
言ってたけど
マジで
Wait,
おい
seriously?
オカリンこれは
Okarin,
どう
what's
いう
going
こと
on
だ
here?
よ
This
ドッ
isn't
キリっ
funny,
てレベ
man.
ルじゃねえぞ
次の機会があったら
Don't worry,
話
I'll
を
make
つ
sure
けて
she
おいて
comes to the next one.
ふざけんなよ
You've gotta be
せっか
kidding
くの
me.
タイ
I
ムマ
was
シン
looking
オフ
forward to
会だっ
that
たの
time
に
machine meet.
タイムマシンオフ
Time
会
machine meet?
何それ
What's that?
僕がよく見に行く SF
It's an offline meet for the sci-fi BBS I
そこ
post
のオフ
on.
会なんだプロの作家なんかも来る予定だ
Some
ったの
famous
に
writers are going to be there. I won't
僕は
forgive you,
オカリンを許さ
Okarin.
ない
Ever.
絶対に
What?
なぜ先
Why
に
didn't
それ
you
を
say
言わないの
so? I would have gone
そんなオ
too.
フ会があるならば俺も言っていたのに
Suddenly, I smell something strange. Does anyone else smell that?
一周
Smell what?
タコ足配線のしすぎで
Did we blow a fuse somewhere?
どこかの電源がショートしていないか
すみません
Sorry. Likako's apologizing for something.
多分まゆ
That's
りちゃん
probably
が
the
作って
smell
る
of Mayuri's
お料理の
cooking.
匂いだ
But
と思います
this is the smell of food?
私も手伝うわ
I'll help too.
じゃあ
Okay.
卵を温
Then
めて
one
も
of
ら
these
って
eggs, please.
電話レンジ
Should I
使
use
う
the phone wave?
ダメです
No, if you put
生
raw
卵を
eggs
レン
in
ジ
the
に入れたら
microwave, they'll
爆
explode.
発しちゃいます ドアを剥ぎ取ったんだか
We
ら
took the door
大
off.
丈
It
夫な
should
んじ
be
ゃない？
fine, right? Chop, chop, choppity, chop, 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 choppity.
まゆりちゃん
Mayuri-chan,
そんな
don't
持ち方
hold
し
your
たら
phone
危ない
knife.
よ
Don't hold your knife like that. I can't fucking read. Wow. What the hell's going on here? Thought you're not exchange glances.
俺たちも手伝うべきか。
Maybe we should help too. Or at
む
least
しろ
kick
あ
them
の
out
ガー
of
ル
the
ズども
kitchen.
をキッチンから。
結果は同じじゃ
Would
ね
it end up the same way? End the same either way?
めまいがしてきた。
I'm getting dizzy. This isn't
こ
the
の現
future I
実を
was
回
hoping
避したい気
for.
分だ。
ハゲド
You're telling
Okarin.
me. I'll
この
never
恨
forget
み
this, Okarin.
末代まで忘れん。
本気で
I'm
すまな
sorry.
いと
Truly.
思っている。
But please, Daru, stay with me to the
だが
end.
ダル、
保険としてピザ頼ん
I'll
だ。
order pizza as insurance. It only gets worse. The smoke grows thicker by the second, filling my lungs with ash and tar. In less than an hour, the girls have transformed the lab into a Class 5 disaster zone. I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。
It's me.
どうや
Looks like the evil one is free. If you haven't
写
heard
真
from
の
me
フ
in
ィル
an
ム
hour,
を解いてしまった
tell my
し。
parents I love them.
オカリンそれ。
Okarin, that's a death flag. A metafiction term. When a character triggers a death flag, they have said or done something that foreshadows their death. A common way to trigger a death flag is to make a promise on the eve of a climatic battle. For example, when this war is over, I'm gonna get married.
これが
Is this the
シュ
choice of
タイン
Steins
ズゲートの選
Gates?
択なのか。
Elsai Kongu.
ヘルプサイ。
After the storm has passed.
うわー
Wah.
遅いな。
She's late. The sun has already set. The food lined up on the table, none of it looking particularly appetizing, has already grown cold. Open my phone to check the time. It's getting late. My high school girls will need to head back soon. Was Suzuha able to meet her father? If so, they might have a lot to talk about. Sorry. Goodbye. That's ominous. That's ominous as fuck. There's only one word in Suzuha's email. Does that mean she didn't meet her father? And now she plans to leave town alone?
そんなことは。
Yoing Kyoma will never
この
accept
行為
that.
京馬が許
She
さ
will
ん。
be my guinea pig, whether
あい
she
つは
likes it or
実験台
not.
なのだから。
I fly out of the lab. I don't know where Suzuha is. All I can do for now is go to the station. If she's going to leave town, she should be using public transportation. If she's using the Hibio line on the other side of the station, then I've struck out. But if she's going to take the bullet train from Tokyo or Ueno, she's gonna have to pass through here. Carefully scan the thinning crowd around the Akiba station. Where is she? After about 30 minutes of watching the crowd, I spot something. My gaze focuses on a person walking in from the main street. It's Suzuha, shuffling along with her head bowed. As she gets closer, I can see she's wiping her eyes. Is she crying? I don't see anyone walking with her. I guess she couldn't find her father after all.
そこのバイト先
You
生
there, part-time warrior. Suzuha looks up in surprise. I see the tracks of tears on her face. As her eyes are about to meet, Suzuha looks away. Then she turns and runs out of the station.
待て
Wait! I give chase, ignoring the stares of the passers-by. She's gone. Damn it. Where is she? Hold on a second. Why am I chasing her? Do I have some kind of urge to chase things that run away? That's stupid. I'm not a dog. Shouldn't I just leave her be? It's not like we're that close, right? You're a nice guy, you know that? I think talking to you really did help. But Suzuha is all alone in this town. What if I was the only one she could talk to about her father? I know she's hurting. She needs my help. Should I do everything in my power? Just now, I think I saw someone who looked like Suzuha. But the run from the station has left me exhausted. I dropped to my knees, gasping for breath. My sides ache. I can't take another step. Even after searching the entire area around the station, I couldn't find Suzuha. I guess this, too, is the choice of Steins Gate. As I rest, I look at the night sky. The satellite remains buried in Marikan's wall. I wipe the sweat off my brow and head back to the lab. Oh, Karin, did you find Suzu-san? Everyone's still there when I return. It's late. Go home, everyone. But tell us what happened. Yeah, keep us in the loop, ma'am. Suzuha ran away from me. I guess she couldn't find her father. A gloomy silence falls. I can see the sadness on everyone's faces. I begin to laugh. Okabe-san, what's wrong? Are you okay? His brain is probably oxygen starved from too much running. Okarin, chill. Look at you all. Why the long faces, friends? Have you forgotten? We have just the thing for moments like these. I thrust my finger out the curtain to the development room. Going to send a D-mail? But the discharge phenomenon won't occur this late, will it? Then we'll send it tomorrow. The emails leap through time. It matters not when we send it, but when it is received. Who are you sending it to? To myself, this afternoon. The message. I smile triumphantly. Don't listen to Christina. Pursue Suzuha. If I do that, there's no way I can fail. And then we can have Suzuha as a test subject. I suddenly hear the sound of rain. I look outside the window and see that the rain has started to fall. As Dade predicted, the discharge phenomenon does not occur. It looks like we have to wait until tomorrow. The rain grows stronger over time, eventually becoming a thunderstorm. Mail? Oh, I can't check. The next day, there isn't a cloud in the sky. It's hard to believe it rained all night. There we go. Yep, that one arrived, huh? Check the news, Okarin. That satellite up and disappeared. What? They said that satellite disappeared. I wonder what happened. Did it fly away? It's like a magic trick. Well, good night. I keep checking the Bronte workshop through the window, but the morning passes without any sign of Suzuha. I figured something would happen to it when he looked at it, but yeah. She's probably long gone from Akiba by now. She doesn't know who she's dealing with. But if she is but a pawn in my game, destined to fight for me at Ragnarok. At the stroke of noon, I activate the phone wave, name subject to change. The destination is my phone. Yesterday, around 4 p.m. The discharge phenomenon occurs as normal. The floor shakes violently. Squinting against the glare, I send the mail. There it goes. My brain shakes violently, my vision flickers. As the vertigo passes, I can hear my heartbeat and feel the warm blood coursing through my body. I blink slowly. That was the sensation of Reader Steiner activating. Yeah, that's changed. Don't listen to Chris Poot. Suzuha. Oh, I know. The one that I saw before was from the D-mail failing. But still weird that the satellite disappeared. But that means the satellite just disappear on this world line? At least not yet anyways. And so I know. Suzuha is ours. I hurry down the stairs. I step outside to look in the front of this building. What belongs there has returned. A mountain bike polished to a shining finish. And on the bench next to it, looking up at the summer sky is... Amane Suzuha.
Ohayo.
I bet Suzuha is an alien or something. Maybe, I don't know though. Good morning, part-time warrior. I try to remain calm as I call out to her. Sup? She greets me in her usual listless fashion. Slacking off. It's not like anyone's gonna come. And besides, I was up all night partying. I'm really tired. You were partying? With who? Were you drinking Okabe Rintaro? Big no-no. You're only 18. We have shifted from a world line where we failed to stop Suzuha from leaving to one where we succeeded. As a result, the events of yesterday changed. You couldn't find your father, so we held the Last Supper to make you a test subject. Yeah, I remember you saying something like that. Thanks for all your help yesterday. My memory's a bit fuzzy. Remind me again of how we captured you? Wait, were you really drinking last night? Just tell me. Well, I was on my way home from the time machine meet when... Whoa, wait a second. Time machine meet? Yep. It's the same offline meet that daughter was going to. Was that where your father was supposed to appear? I said so yesterday, didn't I? So you were going home and then... You, Hashida Itaru, and Shina Mayuri appeared out of nowhere. Brought me to the lab and we partied all night long. So my pursuit of Suzuha was a resounding success. I can't help but smile, at least how smoothly things went. Suzuha, meanwhile, looks back up at the clear blue sky. Yesterday sure was fun. Her tone is sincere. It would have been more fun if not for Makise Kurisu. The apple pie she made was deadly. Oh no, not deadly apple pie. But Urashibia Luca's curry was awesome.
Your lab seems kind of like a clubhouse. It's nice. Everyone gets along, and you're always smiling. I've never had so much fun in my life. Sounds like Suzuha had a pretty dark childhood. Maybe she was bullied in school. Could that be related to her father's disappearance? Part-time warrior. As promised, you are now my test subject. But I already told you, I don't know his email address. Then we'll have to postpone the experiment until you find out. By the way, the phone wave name subject to change using the experiment is our lab's greatest secret. You must become a labman to guarantee your silence. Labman? Short for laboratory member. When you become a labman, you become one of us. Can I really join? You don't have a choice in the matter. From this day forth, you are labman 008. Suzuha lowers her head, no doubt awed by my proclamation. I hear what sounds like a sniffle. Then she looks up, revealing a smile. I guess I don't have a choice, huh? I'm all yours. You're not going to leave? Nope. Maybe there's still a chance to find my dad. You're a labman now. If there's anything we do, you need only ask. By the way, do you have any leads? Suzuha hesitates a little. Then she stands up and turns to me. Her expression is grave. My father calls himself Tutturu. Oh. Wait, Titter? As in that Titter? You know about him? He might be using a different code name, I don't just know about him. It's been active on the @channel for the past several weeks. I opened the @channel thread on my phone to show it to Suzuha. Look, there's someone posting named John Titter. Suzuha stares at the screen. This solves the puzzle. Your father's on the @channel. You're right. Hey, shouldn't you be more surprised? Well, it's not him. How do you know? You just said your father calls himself Titter. I can tell. This Titter isn't my dad. That's a strange way to put it. It's almost like she knows who's behind John Titter. As if to answer my suspicions, Suzuha continues. His name's not John. The name my father used was... Barrel Titter. Barrel. Ah! Wow, that was one way for that to end, huh? And with that, we will call it here. Let's do a nice little savey save. Yay. Yep. Wow, that was a lot. I'm kind of glad that we started a bit earlier, so that way we could end nicely at 10 rather than much later. Okay, gotta reopen internet browser, because I closed it because my CPU was being a goober with saying how much is being used. Did you guys enjoy stream? Did you guys enjoy that? The 3 hours of Steins fucking 8?
Oh, Venom. Oh, no. You guys are farther.
Less than last time because of that scene, but overall, yeah, I already forgot about that. Oops. Because of that scene, but overall, yeah, I already because of that. Waiting for the things to do things. Load. Shit. Well, Aeon's doing his subathon, so I guess the obvious answer here is to raid Aeon. It's been a while since Aeon's streamed, rather. Like, he has done one, like, earlier this week with Ayumi, because she was over. But, outside of that, he hasn't really been too active because life's been lifing. But, yeah. Rating Aeon. I don't know what his timer is at right now with his subathon. Probably pretty insane. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time. I believe the winner of this week's poll was Cool Math Games, so we'll be doing that tomorrow for stream. Alright. Let's go raid Aeon. Bye-bye.
It's a MOBA though, so gotta be careful. There's like a few